Shut up and sit down.
Over. We got to be professional, Dave, because I've pushed the button, mate.
Oh no, we've not gone live again, have we?
Yeah, we're 4 minutes late purely because me and him was having a bit of a wibble for a change. And we're sitting here having a right old bemoan, aren't we, Dave, of everything.
Yeah.
And then I look at him and I go, here, Dave, what? I said, I've got to press the button, mate. So apologies, chat, for keeping you waiting. It's both our fault. But we got into a bit of a wibble, Dave, again, didn't we? We got into our little champion, the high horses, didn't we?
Yeah, we like a bit of a Sunday wibble because it kind of clears the air, doesn't it?
Absolutely, folks. So, yes, and I got me branding sorted from last week because someone started to do the overlays, because when me and him last did the Sunday show side by side, we was in them little tiny boxes, and we got fed up with them, Dave, didn't we? Because you couldn't see nothing. Yeah. So, yeah, but I've got to put all our brands on, and someone, you'll notice, our little names are a bit different, because someone's got the world's longest bloody YouTube name, innit? And it gave me the ump. Look at it.
I wonder why my ears were burning last week.
Yeah, so I was winding him up, going, "Oh, Dave, what? Yeah, you're that long name you've got on YouTube. Sort it out, we are this." But anyway, no, he's a stubborn old git and he hasn't done it. Anyway, folks, I'm rambling already. If you would like to help support the channel, there's a little thing down in the corner there that you can see. Oh, I can't even get my hands around the right way today, Dave. Support this channel, patreon.com, Festa 67's workshop, or click the join button below, or you can click on the $sign and leave a super chat. All goes into a big pot and helps pay for all of this wonderful streaming software that we're using and keeps the hobby going. So big thank you to all of you that do that. If you become a channel member or a patron, you get access to the Zoom 24/7 off-air hangout where you can come and spend an evening. I'll pop in as and when I can at the moment because of real life, but Zoom ain't compulsory. It's not school. We come and go as we please. It's like a little train station of funness, Dave, innit? And yeah, a lot of the time I try to get in most days, but at the moment I've got a lot going on, so I shouldn't need to explain it, but apparently I do. Anyway, let's
have you not had a note for teacher?
No, I've got a register coming, no. Anyway, talking of the chat, let's move that in the middle so that I'm not looking up in the corner there, because if Steve Spencer Beanie comes in, that's one of his pet hates, apparently. People that look off when they're reading the chat. Anyway, Anfield is in. Lee, up in Liverpool times. Anfield Road layout in the loft, saying hi. Hello, Lee. How you doing, mate? Love to you and Jackie. I hope everything's all right. Talking of really bad people, he's going to mock me for this. Oh, God, you know, that's this bloke again, Dave. Sprue and Glue's in. David, hello, David, how are you, mate? Hello to you and hello to Dave as well. And hello, Dave, as well. There you go. You get a thumbs up and you're all getting a hug as well. This is good. I'll just take a breath before I read this next name out because it's a really long name here. I'm not bitter. Model Maker Dave's Workshop's in, saying hello, everyone. It's funny because the next name down, Anfield Road layout in the loft, could you imagine doing him a sticker?
Bloody hell. You'd have to have part 1 and part 2.
Well, yeah, I mean, years and years and years ago, when I first set up my YouTube, my original YouTube handle was Festa 67's Model Maker's Workshop. Yeah. So, yeah, I shortened it. I was going to actually rename it all last year. I came that close to doing a total rebrand and everything, but I got all my merch printed now and that, so, yeah, there's no point. Marcus is in, says, hi, Colin, Dave, and all in chat. Yes, magical Marcus, and he's got his own emoji, Dave, and he's all smug and happy, and he's like, he's doing the impression. I know he's doing it now. He's leant on his bench and he's sitting there rubbing his beard, and he's like, I have my own emoji. Yes, I said I was going to do his own emoji, and there it is in the chat, folks. So, yeah, you've got a Marcus emoji. Now, before you all start feeling left out, because I know there's a few of you out there that'll probably just message me. You've got me details. It's on YouTube. If you want me to put your badge on the channel as your own unique emoji, you've only got to say yes, because I won't do it unless I have your permission, because it's your brand, not mine. So if you would like me to do it, like Marcos did, I said I was thinking of doing it. If you gave me your permission, I'll do it. He gave me his permission, so he's got his own emoji. So it's cool, Dave, keeping everyone happy with them plate spinning things. What happened to plate spinners? Do you remember the old geezer who used to come on, didn't he? Mortimer-wise, giving you a bit of that. The old plates, do you remember?
No idea. It was either on Mortimer-wise or they was on the
Generation Game.
Generation Game or Roy Castle's Record Breakers.
Yeah, because there used to be that geezer, didn't there? He used to have shed loads going, Dave. I had to really think then, didn't I? And they'd all be giving it the old...
Well there, sir.
And you'd see one that was getting a bit wonky, wouldn't it, and slowing down, and he'd just go, have you some of that? And off it'd go again.
Yeah.
Yeah, plate spinners. Do you remember who was the really bad ventriloquist? Do you remember him, the bloke with the bear?
Oh, that would have been... Oh,
do you remember? He'd stand there and go, Looky Bear, wouldn't it? I can't think of his name. But yeah, and he'd go, morning. Yeah. But he'd be saying the words and you could see his gob move, wouldn't it? And he was really bad, but yeah.
Yeah. Looky Bear and... Oh.
Can't think of his name now. It wasn't the geezer with the ostrich, because that was Bernie Clifton, wasn't
it?
Yeah. Bloody ostrich. And who was the one with the emu? Do you remember him?
Roy Hull, wasn't it?
Oh, Rod Hull, did you say?
Yeah. Rod Hull.
Yeah.
Roger de Courcy.
Roger de Courcy, there you go, yeah. Is it me, or was he really that bad? Because I'm sure as a kid I used to think, yeah, he's just speaking normally like we are.
Yeah.
But anyway, I'm rambling again. Crafted with Jackie's in. Hello, Jackie. Big hugs. How you doing? She says. Marcus is there with his emoji going like that. And he's like, peace out. William is in. Donkosaurus. Good morning, afternoon. Colin, Dave, and everyone in Dogland. Hello, mate. How you doing, me old chisel? Good to see you in, mate. Old Boy's Toys is in, says hi, everyone. Hello, mate. How you doing, geese? That's me saying I forgot to press the button. Yeah, because we was at a good wibble, though, Dave, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Proper good one. We might have had to put somebody in the swear pot later, Dave, didn't we?
Possibly.
Peaches is in, saying hello, afternoon all. Hope you're all well. Hello, Peaches. Philip is in, prime time. Hi, a quick hi to bye, guys. I'm now going out to check on Mama P. We'll catch the show later. Hopefully Mama P's all right, and big hugs to Mama P, mate. Big hugs to Mama P.
I hope all is good.
Mama Festa is currently bemoaning the world again, so she's...
Oh, no.
You have email.
Yeah. Crafting Budgie Mama is in, says hi, Marcus. Hello, Mama. JC's in, afternoon. Colin, Dave, everybody in chat. Festa and Dave hugs. Hello, James. Love to you, Alicia and Shania.
Don't forget, even though he's not here, he's here because it's James's fault.
Yeah, it's now officially James's fault because he's in the chat, everyone, so blame him. Jeff Light is in, says, hi, Cole, Dave, everyone in the chat, and audio and video is good. Cheers, Jeff, thanks for the feedback, mate. SJ says, afternoon, Colin, Dave, and everyone in the chat, how do? Straight in with a belly, bench, a beverage, and don't forget, folks, biscuits. Belly is bacon and black pudding sausage. Yes, black pudding bits in a sausage. Nice. Sandwiches with brown sauce, he says. All correct choice of sauce. Have a house point.
Definitely.
Should we give him 2 house points for that, Dave? What do you think? Or is that too generous, mate?
I think 2 is in order because most people will go black pudding.
Yeah, have 2 house points, mate. Have it. Yeah. I might be tempted to flick a little gold star as well. Just you know.
Yeah, 2 house points and a gold star.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you remember when you used to get a star at school, Dave? You felt so important, and then you got to that rebellious age, didn't you? And go, yeah, I don't want one of your stupid little stars. I want one of those crosses in next to my name. Yeah. Teenagers. Anyway, Crafted Budgie says hello to James. Lord Peter Webster is in. Good afternoon, Lord Peter Webster. I know Lord Peter Webster from Lee's stream. So lovely to see you in, mate. Thank you for coming in and joining our little world of slightly eccentric buffoonery.
Yeah.
Crafted Budgie says, Peter, hiya. Absolutely. Marcus goes, how did you know, Cole? With his icons on it. Because we got to know you, Marcus. We know what you do.
Yeah.
Jake is in, says hi, Colin, Dave and all. Hello, Jake. How are you, my friend? Lovely to see you in. A lot of model railway folks in here today, ooh, Dave. And I'm quite, here's the pun, but I'm quite chuffed. See what I did?
Woo, 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 woo.
Because... you know, they get a lot of stick, don't they, in the community, model railway enthusiasts. And I think that's naughty, because at the end of the day, it is still a hobby. It is still scale modelling in a format. So props to you. Stick at it. Ignore all of the
diorama.
Yeah, ignore all of the people that bemoan it and just do your thing and have fun doing it, because props to you. Happy days. Athol is in afternoon, Festa and Dave. I'm going to be lurking as he's playing puppy football. Puppy football.
Puppy football. That sounds wrong.
Yeah. It does. Do they yelp when you kick them then, Al? Is that the type of thing we're thinking of? Because that's a bit, isn't it?
Doesn't sound quite right.
Yeah, I need to know what that is, mate. Yeah, I'm curious about puppy football. Who'd have thought it? Jake says, I'm thinking of looking for some O-scale logos from kits to build it if I can get them. I like watching the guys that weather them all up as well, Dave. You know, the carriages and that. I've gotten into watching that for some reason on YouTube because I don't sleep a lot, as you know. And I sit there and I watch these geezers and they get a bog standard unweathered carriage and they do all the rotting wood and all the moss and all of that gubbins. Yeah. And I find that fascinating. It's really quite, you know.
I think there's a lot to be learnt from those guys.
Oh, yeah. If I had one of these big underground lair style man caves, a bit like the basement workshops they have in America, where they have their workshop, don't they, with a table saw and all of that lot. Yeah, if I had one of them spaces, I would be that bloke that pops up from the middle, like geese, with a big layout around him that's miles and miles long, because I'd be well into it, you know. So
I think I'd have a layout over one side, I'd have a scale electric over the other, and then I'd squeeze in a model making bench somewhere.
Yeah, you would, wouldn't you? No, you know, obviously you'd have some form of hammock or something in there so you can have a kit. I'd never leave, mate. Because the train would go out, it would toot at the missus, get me Sunday roast on there, wench, and then come back round again. Notice how brave I am because I've got my door locked. Yeah. So, yeah, and I can imagine what she would say and all. So, yeah.
Yeah, I can imagine what she would say. It'd be 2 words and one of them would be off.
You ever seen Rod Stewart's train layout, Dave? That is a work of art to behold.
Yes, and Jules Holland.
Jules Holland as well, yeah. So, yeah, there's a lot for it. Lee says, belly, cheese, buttery, and bench is a Metcalf build. Happy days. James says, oh, look, he's pulled the Shania card here, Dave. This is lame, mate. He says, Shania, he says, has just said, no, it's not Dad's fault. She's throwing a white wobbly. Well, Shania, it is your dad's fault because he took your sweeties and ate them.
Oh, no.
Crafted Budgie Bubba says, I to Jeff. Marcus says, belly will be spaghetti arrabbiata. Bench is a continuation on the Strav 103B Swedish MBT. Even. Beverage Sunday, a fun day triple. Plan for today, not a lot. Just chill out, Marcus. Feet up. Have yourself a nice glass of your favourite beverage and go to everything, mate.
Exactly.
Peachy says it's a five-a-side puppy football and that hole is the manager. All right. Jake says yes, they do. It's definitely satisfying. Yeah, it's one of those. I've never understood why people dig at different areas of the hobby. It's just like let people do their thing and embrace it. Athol clarifies, he says, puppy football is Celia on one side of the room, me on the other, and Hamish in the middle trying to stop the wee rubber ball. Ah, right. Okay. Because you know me and Dave, we're blokes of a certain age, and we thought you stood there in a pair of steel toe-cap boots, kicking Fido backwards and forwards, and we would have had a little wibble kids, wouldn't we, Dave? Because poor little Fido.
Yeah, cool.
Haunted Halloween says yes. Athol says Jeff Light, hiya. Marcus is saying hi to Athol, as is Jake. Lee clarifies his drink is a coffee. Have I missed anything? I don't think so, Dave.
No, I think you're pretty much up to date.
So a big thanks for that. Over to you, Dave. How's Mum?
Mum's fine. She's still doing the old Friday morning chatterbox thing, and then out for going to the choir on Friday afternoon, and then she phones me up. I can't really talk very much, and I can't
she does all of that.
Yeah, I can't help but take the mic, you know.
Oh, from a distance, but you do realise at some point, Dave, you will have to go back and see her, and she will remind you of this comment.
Oh, I'll probably get a flea in my ear or something.
Yeah, because they don't forget, do they? You know, my Doris don't. She goes all pigeon-head. Oh, and another thing. 3.5 months ago at 5:05 on the 14th, you said, up a minute, you couldn't remember just now who knocked on your door.
Selective memory, I think, is what they call it.
Absolutely. Don't forget as well, folks, a gallery. Got any pictures to go in the gallery? We'll be heading over there at 3, so we'll do a bit of gallery today. Also, if you've got a YouTube link that you want to grow your channel a little bit, it's a section in the Facebook group. You'll see it right in the featured section, YouTube. Put your channel link in there, and we'll randomly go through it, and we'll grab a few channels, and we'll give you a bit of pimpage, 'cause that's what we do. Keeping it simple, Dave, isn't we? Going back to basics, because that's what we enjoy doing. And the latest post in the group was my one, because I'd forgot to put in my own work this week, and yeah, because I'm useless, Dave. Right. I've got to go down to the bench so that people don't have to stare at my ugly mug, because I haven't had a shave today, and I do feel like people are going to start throwing 50p pieces at me because I look like an homeless oboe, Dave, today. You're a git. Your support is duly not noted, Dave.
It'd be the same from you.
Exactly. Jake says it's because 00 kits don't really exist in a way. Right. Why are there? Here's a really novice's question. Why are there so many different scales in model railways? Mind you, I could say there is in model kits, but is it because of space? You know, is it because someone might want a smaller layout there for I'm just curious. What is your preferred scale? You know, do you have in the hobby of model railwaying? Is there a preferred scale that people like to have?
I think the popular one is 00.
Right.
But I also know that a lot of people that do 00 also want to do O scale because of them being that bit bigger.
Right.
Therefore, more detail to them.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I get that.
And it's the same with the kits. You know, you do 1/72 scale and you lose X amount of detail because of the size. You go to 32nd scale and you've got oodles of detail.
I found that when I started doing that big Sherman, Dave.
Yes.
Because I'm seeing details in that my eyes of a certain age wouldn't pick up in 35th, mate.
Yeah.
It's just one of them, isn't it?
Yeah, I've got a problem. I've got an empty bench.
I know, you're useless then.
I know.
Yeah, taxi for Dave. You would be just as brutal to me, mate.
I know. I shall exit stage left then.
Yeah. That's all right, mate. Don't have to have anything on the bench, mate. I've not got a lot on there. I've been... Oh, for those that were interested, I finished the bike. I've just got to do all my photography bit in its final resting place. But that was the bike that Wendy sent me.
That's the sexy bit of kit.
That is, isn't it? And that's the old Panigale Tricolore, folks. So, yeah, I've got a couple of work in progress pics in the gallery, but I'll do its final photography. And then Friday, I started to assemble the Mercedes, and as you can see, it's pretty much nearly done. So, yeah, I've got a bit of fettling to do on that bad boy. That'll go in paint this week. So, yeah, I'm having a bit of a binge build at the moment, Dave.
Well,
yeah.
One of the bench queens that I've been trying to get done is to the point that it's done. He's just waiting for the small little extra bits that I put on just to set up.
Yeah.
And then I can do the final paint and stuff. I'm not going to weather it. It's going to be as if it was in a museum, so it's all squeaky clean.
Oh, right, yeah. Oh, happy days. SJ Train World says in the UK, 00 is the normal standard. In the rest of Europe, the HO scale, 187th is the standard. Ah, there you go. See, I'm learning all new things. See,
Okay. So, here's a question for the train people. What's the scale of 00? Is that 1/72nd? He said.
Hey, I don't know. Ian Fraser is in saying, hi, everyone. Hello, Ian. Lovely to see you. I hope you're keeping well.
Hello.
Welcome to our little world of slightly nutty shenanigans, mate. Richard Thomas says hi to Ian, Jeff, and Paul. Hello, Richard. Hello, mate. How you doing, buddy? Are you streaming tonight, by the way, Lee? I can see your name in the chat there, mate, just for clarification, mate. If you are streaming, head over, folks, to Lee's channel after this show. I'll give him a watch. Clues in the name, what he does. He does a lot of model railway stuff. So, yeah, pop over and share the love, folks. Because that's what we do, Dave. We like to share the love. SJ clarifies that 00 is 1/76th scale. Near enough, Dave, isn't it, mate?
Oh, right. Oh, so not quite. So I suppose you could use some 72nd scale stuff with that.
Yeah, all you could do is one is near, one is far away.
Far away?
Yeah. God, think of the layout you could have with all your 1/72nd stuff doing the rounds in the corners.
Oh, yeah.
Cool, isn't it? Yeah. Anyone seen Dave? Yeah, he moved out. His layout took over the house.
I wish.
Yeah. How much room have you got in your garden, Dave? Another 5 sheds later. Yeah, that layout's getting a bit big, mate, isn't it?
I'll tell you what, I wish I had enough space for another 2 sheds because I could have a railway shed and a scale electric shed.
Oh, now there's a fault. Good shout, Dave. Yeah. Mind you saying that, I've got a massive great conservatory, ain't I?
Well, you could have a conservatory layout.
Could you imagine the reaction from H when I move all her sun lounging stuff out of the conservatory and put a layout down?
Yeah.
How long do you think I'd live?
I wish you the best of British on that one, mate, because
what Dave
wants will be flying out the window.
Oh, yeah. What Dave wants is me to invite him down to stay for a week so that he can be there to witness it. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No, I didn't, SJ. I'll watch that back, mate. He says, did you remember to check in on my live last Wednesday where I worked on the planning of the layout? I'll watch it back, though, mate, because I've got it, what's his name, ringing the bell. So, yeah, my bad, mate. because I was supposed to stream Wednesday night as well, but kind of didn't. I didn't do no e-model streams last week. I had a good few days out because real life got in me way. Ron Tem, have I said your name right? Saying hi, Colin and Dave. Hello, Ron. How you doing, geez? And SJ says, Dave, I've got a body that is doing a railway in 30-second scale. So if you have any kits in that scale, would you go that way? You might need a bit of room, laugh out loud. He says, body equals buddy. Damn autocorrect, mate. I can feel another wibble coming on. How many people out there hate autocorrect?
Oh, it's a bane of my life.
God, done it, do you canister him?
Well, you've now got autocorrect and you've got auto punctuation.
Yeah.
So not only do you get pulled up for your bad spelling, but you now get pulled up for your bad punctuation as well.
Absolutely. Have you ever tried putting closed captions on your YouTube channel or one of your videos? I love watching YouTube trying to caption what I'm saying. It's brilliant, mate. SJ says, no problem, Cole. I'll continue on Wednesday. I will watch it, mate, and you'll know when I have because I'll leave you a comment, mate. Jeff Light says, Cole certainly loves to live dangerously. I certainly do. Here, Jeff, guess what, mate? I'm getting left home alone for 4 days in a row soon, mate. I possibly could go wrong. Yeah. I know, Dave. Brilliant, isn't it?
Step away from the white goods.
Yeah. What's the bet? She's going to weld the door shut on the kitchen. Yeah. Lindsay's builds in, says, hi, Festa Dave and Chatland. Hello, Lindsay. How you doing? Lovely to see you in.
So does that mean that you won't be able to go into the kitchen? So therefore you will be living on takeaways?
Yeah, probably ping burgers and ping meals, mate. But apparently my youngest lad is coming over at some point. So, yeah, that's basically to inspect and make sure that I haven't blown the house up. So, yeah, because he's already messaged me and he says, you know, when you say Mum don't trust you. I went, yeah. He said, yeah, guess who's got to pop in the supervisor every now and then? I went, good man. And it comes to something, doesn't it? It really does, doesn't it? But, yeah. And I often sit there and I go, oh, come on, you lot. Am I really that bad? And all three of them just look around and go, yeah. Damn it. You could have thought about that a bit more. But no.
No, it's just straight in.
Absolutely. Old Boy's Choice says, I hope to get the first part of the Arado 196 build this week. It's my first YouTube build. Wish me luck. I do, mate. All the best with that, Old Boy's Toys. You do realise once you start doing YouTube, you will unleash a monster. So I wish you all the best for it, mate. I really do. Anyone out there that's thinking of doing YouTube videos, just do it. Bite the bullet. Do it. Because I'll only nag you if you don't.
Yeah. We know what a nagging Festa's like.
Absolutely. I've done it to most of the people in here. I just say to them, done your channel yet? Yeah, that YouTube channel you're setting up. What YouTube channel? The one you're setting up now. And I just keep on at them until they concede defeat and do it. And that's it then. I'll go, when you're putting your first video up. Yeah. I just like encouraging people to do it because we're all quintessentially British at heart, aren't we? And we're all a little bit shy and a little bit, oh no, no one's going to want to watch me. It's like, yeah, they will. They'll come. Yeah. I get a huge buzz out of seeing people that didn't want to do a channel suddenly doing one and then it taking off. That cheers me up because it's my way of giving something back, you know, and it's fun. Also, nagging Dave to do his channel was the funniest couple of months of my life, I must admit. Festa, tell him to bring his marigolds, absolutely. Ian says hi to Tasha. He says here, SJ says to us too, have you guys built any MDF or laser cut kits? Yeah, we've done some wooden kits. We did a gramophone, Dave, didn't we?
Yeah, we done a clock, and I did a marble run thing.
That's right, yeah. I did a wire 6-shooter that my boy got me. Yeah, we've done a few. I got one on the go here that Kevin and Jackie sent me. They sent me 3 of the kits, and I've got one on here. It's a Fokker.
Careful.
One of them bad boys. So I got one of them on the go, and I enjoy these because I can remember as a kid doing the balsa wood and paper Wright Brothers plane.
Oh, yes.
And it was like a baptism of fire, wasn't it, when you was a youngster? Back in the 70s, you got these things, didn't you? And you had all the tissue paper, didn't you? You used to treat it all. And yeah, it was that, you know. So James says, I can vouch for that from the Festa experience. Yes, I did harangue James into YouTubing. So I enjoy it because, like you say, there's a lot of you out there that think about it. And it's like, yeah, just do it. Just do it is my motto. Don't forget, you've got 25 minutes to get your work in the gallery, folks. It doesn't have to be scale models. It can be anything. It can be a railway carriage that you're weathering. It can be a little house that you're building. It can be crafting. It can be crochet. It can be diamond art, drawing. It doesn't matter. You created it. That's what the gallery's for. Doesn't have to be a finished build. It can be work in progress. It could be a notepad sketch of a railway layout that you're thinking of doing. All interesting. It's all stuff that you're creating. We all like finding out about other genres in the hobby because just nice to see what other people are doing, Dave, isn't it, mate?
Yeah.
Because I'm a nosy old git, mate. I like to know the ins and outs of everything. You know, I'm that bloke that ambles around go, oh, what's that you're doing? This has got to be the world's most knackered buffing stick, but I'll tell you something, it does reach all the crooks and nannies.
That's all that's important.
I mean, look at that, Dave. Look how floppy it is. It's proper being brutalised, isn't it? But
it's been festered.
Yeah.
That sounded wrong.
It did, didn't it? Yeah.
In so many different ways.
Sounded really wrong, that did, Dave. I just do that live. I did, didn't I?
You did.
I need to get out more. SJ says, nice, I'll be doing some probably next month. I know you can't compare the wood kits to plastic, but what is the biggest difference in the build? For me, not having to faff around with paints, airbrushing and all of that gubbins. It's just you, a pot of glue and some sanding sticks. Really back to basics, old school model making, innit?
Yeah.
And I like that because, yeah, all right, I'm sitting here doing a scale model. It's all moulded for you. It's pretty much shake and bake. But I like that no frills, no fuss side of doing the wooden kits. And it's Kevin and Jackie that sent me these boxed kits, the wooden kits in the wooden boxes. It's just nice to sit there with a bit of sandpaper or a sanding stick, just fettling them, fapping away. And, yeah. So for me, that's what I enjoy with it. It's proper old school, back to basics, mate. And yeah, that for me, I enjoy it because, yeah, it's something different, isn't it, Dave?
Yeah. It's always good doing different stuff because it kind of keeps the hobby fresh.
Yeah. It makes your channel multifaceted. Oh, my God, Dave. Multifaceted on here. God, that sounded a bit professional, didn't it, mate?
I think I'm going to have to leave because you're coming out with words that I've never known before.
Have I got to get that brown paper bag out again and start them special breathing exercises when I say really big words, Dave? Is that what you're saying? So yeah, still waiting for my new 3D printer, says old boys toys, and wash station to turn up. Oh, once you get into the resin printing, your whole world is going to open up, mate. Oh yes. When me and him got our 3D printers, we was a bit of an iron as to whether we'd use them much. Yeah. Oh, believe me, you'll get much usage out of them, mate.
Yeah. Oh, God.
What they'll bring to the hobby that you do, mate, yeah, second to none. It really is. Prime thing would be like model railways, right? All your street lamps, all your little posts, railings, all of that lot. You know, you could knock them out of a resin printer all day long. Save you a small fortune, wouldn't it?
And I think you can also get STLs with different wagons and trucks.
Yes, you can.
And stuff. So you'll be forever printing those things out.
Oh, yeah. Can you imagine how many bottles of resin Lee would get through?
Oh,
they would be bringing a tanker in every week, wouldn't they?
Oh, a tanker, probably a fleet of tankers.
Yeah. But yeah, it's something once you start with, yeah, you'll be in your element. You really will.
Once you start, you won't stop.
You certainly won't.
Now the temperatures are coming up a little bit, I'm going to try and get my one going again and see if I can actually get it dialed in properly.
Yeah, you was having a few issues again, mate, weren't you?
Yeah. We'll see how we go.
Yeah. Oh, my printers haven't stopped, mate. But then I've always been like that. I'm always printing stuff. My latest one I did was the other day for AD, the AK MiG bottle holders, you know. It's like...
All right, yeah.
Oh, yeah. You got to, ain't you? You just got to experiment, create different things. All of that the Godhand stuff in there, that's all got out of the printer. It's like happy days. All my parts, stands, everything. Pretty much 90% of what's on this bench has come out of my printer. They do come in handy.
Not to mention all of the modifications that you've done to your printers.
Yeah, there is that. Yeah, I don't think they would say my warranty is valid anymore. Well, mind you, there's not much original Anycubic stuff there apart from the frame.
Yeah, I saw the people that make Chitu Box.
Oh, right, yeah.
Have now come out with their version of a pre-built resin heater.
Oh, right, yeah.
And I thought, oh, that's interesting.
Mine's just built into the printer now.
I was semi sort of interested in what it was.
Yeah.
And then I went to Amazon and I found out how much it was, and I thought, yeah, okay.
Mine cost me £6 to make. So yeah.
Well, the ones that I've built, I think probably if you all the bits and pieces that I've had to buy, you know, the control.
Oh yeah, because I sent you the wiring diagram, didn't I?
Yeah. I think probably about 20-30 quid.
Yeah. Yeah. For those that don't know what we're on about, I've got one stuck on the printer over there. It's a tank heater that, see the skull with the red button, that's my heater that's built into the case of the resin printer. And you just switch that on when the printer comes on and it warms the internals up of the printer and keeps the resin vat at a set temperature.
Yeah.
And then my slightly modified Anycubic, bless it. So
Slightly modified.
Oh yeah.
Slightly. Oh dear.
Bless it. Yeah, that was pretty much hacked to bits within a couple of hours of it arriving. It's like, yeah, don't like the switch on the back there. I'll put it on the front. Straight off with the cover, out with the saw. Yeah, there you go. Dave's got a switch on the front now.
Did you ever get rid of the startup sound?
Yeah, I've got a completely different motherboard in there, mate.
Oh, yeah, of course you have.
I ripped out all the motherboard. It's mine runs on a white Raspberry Pi with its own motherboard, SKR3EZ from Big Tree Tech, and it's all Wi-Fi enabled and all of that. So, yeah. No, the original Anycubic motherboard was ripped out 2 years ago, mate. But yeah, the easiest way of getting rid of that sound, mate, is just put a big blob of white tack in where the ringer is, or better still, just cut the leg off the motherboard. Done. But yeah, anyone who's got an original Anycubic Mega S, yeah, just pop it upside down, take out the 6 bolts, and you'll see a little black. Looks like an oil drum sticking up. Just get your nippers and cut one of the legs and just bend it back. Or better still, cut them both and throw it in the bin. And that'll stop your annoying start-up sound from going. I thoroughly enjoyed dismantling that printer and modifying it, but it's all internet, all runs off of Clipper. I can monitor it on my phone, and yeah, so it's good for me, especially if I'm can't get down the stairs because the MS is causing me problems with me silly legs. I can sit upstairs, H can fill the resin vat up, and I can load all the print jobs from my MacBook, so yeah. She's getting quite a dab hand now at doing the resin vats and all of that lot, so it's quite funny. So it's given me a bit of freedom with it, so what's in there? James has put a link into the Facebook group. Thank you very much, James. Yes, folks, there is a Facebook group. I keep forgetting, but it's all in the description below the video anyway, folks, all the links and all of that lot. There's also affiliate links there. If any of you are tabletop gamers, you can click them links, save yourself money. I get a little kickback for you using the link, but it doesn't cost you any more for your products. There's Hobby Workshop, Element Games, Cromlech, there's a link for that if you're into your Warhammer resin kits, all of that, they're in there, as well as links to the Facebook group, me website, all of that lot. So all in there, folks. Why not, indeed? We'll just get these few little bits sanded. How's the Harry Lime? It's coming up the 10 too, so there you go. Alan Parker's Scale Models is in, saying hello. Hello, Alan. How you doing, mate? Saying hello to Rich. Everyone's saying there to Alan. He says, afternoon, Colin, Dave, girls and boys, popping by to say hello and give a thumbs up. Thank you very much, Alan. That is very kind of you, mate. Lee says, I'll be right back. I'm just going to grab a coffee. It's something I do whenever I go into anyone's live stream. The first thing I do is I give the host a thumbs up for his channel. Always nice to do. Give him a boost. I then go into their chat and I start scrolling through the chat, clicking the 3 dots. When you mouse over someone's name in the chat, you'll see a little hamburger menu appear on the right-hand side, 3 dots. If you click that and go to their channel, hit the subscribe, hit the bell to ring it for all notifications. It's something I do whenever I go into a live stream with people. Because it shares the love, doesn't it? They get extra subscribers. We're all growing our channels together. Easy, innit? Our good friend from Malta is in, Dave. Ray Aquilina is putting a €5 super chat. You will be getting a nice bit of on-screen air guitar when YouTube catches up, mate. It's all preloaded. It's all run on me software, so you'll be getting a bit of the old Ramadama Ding Dong popping up, mate, in a mo. James says, oi, did you make Jackie a cup or two? Hold up a minute, Chapman. I've got to pull you up for that. How many times have I been in an hangout when you have had to be press ganged by everyone to go and make your poor Mrs. Alicia a cup of tea? She sits there with her throat drier than Gandhi's flip-flop, mate, and you won't go and make the poor woman a cup of tea, but he's all right to have a go at someone else. Oh, are you now? And Ray says further down, "Are you guys? Hello, Ray. Hope you're keeping well, mate. Hope everything's going all right for you out in Malta, mate." And, yeah, he's been a supporter of ours for many, many years. There's our Ray, a lovely fella. There you go. And another thing I hate, Dave. I'm going to have another wibble here, mate. Ejector pin marks. Come on.
Oh, bane of every modeller's life.
2024, folks. Come on, ejector pin marks. Now, come on. But that's all right. I'm over it now. Honestly, Dave, I'm over it. If I sand this any thinner, it's going to end up looking like a Rizzler, innit? So, yeah, better not do that one anymore. Even though you're never going to see the ejector pin marks, it's just because this is where this is going. This is part of the retaining mechanism for the gull wings. I still want it to fit flush to the model because you can't do that when you've got a 6 foot by 4 foot tall, exaggeration there, ejector pin mark. I'm getting over it, Dave.
You're having a proper wibble session today, aren't you?
Told you before we went live, got the mischiefs today, Dave. I woke up like it, mate, because I had a bit of a man nap. But yeah, I've got a little bit of devilment about me today, Dave.
Oh.
Going to go well, isn't it? Probably because I'm home alone, because H and Lex have gone round to see my youngest boy, so they're at his gaff today.
Ah.
So I'm probably feeling incredibly brave because I'm home alone. As soon as the show ends, I'm going to go out and press every single button in the kitchen.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, this is after I've taken photographs of the positions of every button in the kitchen with my phone so that I can put them all back again.
You still know that you've been out there pressing buttons?
She will know, mate. First thing she'll say when she comes in, "Oi, slathead, have you been out in my kitchen?" Bottle making's very own Carl Sagan is in. Candygram from Mongo, our good friend Jeff from the US. Hiya, Festa Dave, James, Ray Lee, Alan, and all in chat. A big how do you doodly, Jeff, mate. I won't try and do a Carl Sagan quote, mate, because I sound nothing like him. And I ain't going to poison the guy's memory by having a go, mate, because I would destroy it, mate. So, yeah. I'm thinking Carl Sagan's thoughts. Put it that way.
Thinking.
There you go.
That's dangerous.
It is a bit, Dave, isn't it? Let's clean my sanding pad off because that's a bit chunky. Give that a clean. Look at that. Nice and clean. Happy days. Bit frayed round the edges, but hey, don't worry about it. There's plenty of use in that sander yet. He says. So we've got a big bag of them bits. Let's get rid of them. We can put all of the bits that are due to go on sticks further up out the way. Because I will end up twitching and losing this lot, and then me teddies will come out. I'll get me rattle. I'll be banging that on the bench going, "Dave, I've broke it. I've broke it. Dave, I've broke it." Yeah.
Did you break it?
Yeah. Dave would be sitting there going, "I think you wanted to do that." It's like, yeah. Because the thing you'll learn about me and Dave is we're not supportive of each other in any way, shape or form. The minute one of us makes a boo-boo, the other one is there like an hyena, mate, with instant mockage. That's how it works, isn't it, Dave?
Yep. We've been accused of having a go at each other on live.
Yeah. Yeah. How do you two manage to stream together when you're arguing all the time? It's like, no, that's our banter.
That's just how we are.
Yeah. Another one I often get asked is, so how long you two known each other and where did you first meet? We've never physically been in the same building as each other.
No.
The only way we've met is through the webcam on here. We've never physically worked together, met each other or anything. It's just a friendship that's been going on for a number of years through good old YouTubing and all of that lot. I've just been general 5.5-year-old man babies, basically.
Yeah. Just being total idiots, which we seem to accomplish very well.
I think we have. Again, it's injecting that 3-letter word into the hobby, innit? It's fun at the end of the day. There's too much seriousness, isn't there? And we just like to goon around. It's a bit like going down to Boozer and hanging out with your mates, innit? We come in here, we do our show, we hang out with everyone in the chat. It's just a bit like a group of folks sat round a table, just how's your week been, blah, 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 and you're just chilling and shooting the breeze, aren't you?
Yep.
For me, that's what this is all about.
Definitely.
Because we're from the generation that used to go to modelling clubs, Dave. Do you remember that?
Yes.
And it was old school button-down shirts, wasn't it? And how'd you do? You know, it was a very staid atmosphere, wasn't it? And it was almost, you couldn't goon around because we don't condone that sort of behaviour in our club. I have you now.
We don't do that.
Yeah. Having fun? When did that come into a thing? You've got to build in an orderly, proficient, model-making manner. Yeah. Okay, mate. That lump on the end of your nose. What lump? Oh, that one. That's what you can do with your club out of here. Yeah. So when the whole internet thing started up, and I got back into the hobby after a 20-year break because I raised me 2 boys, I was surprised to find modelling on YouTube and things like that. And it took me back to them old clubs, Dave, thinking, oh, God, is it going to be the same? But it's like anything. You always get them sort of people. But me and Dave, over the years, have learnt to treat them with the contempt that we feel they deserve. So,
definitely.
Yeah. We don't do none of that. Not worth it.
I remember when I got back into the hobby, you know, everybody was going on about this thing called PE.
Oh dear, Twitch. Yeah.
And I can remember it was one forum I'm putting that. Sorry to be a bit thick, but what is PE?
Yeah.
And someone came back and indignantly typed photo etch.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Okay. Right. Okay. I'll keep my stupid questions to myself then.
Well, we're from the generation where detail up meant painting and weathering, Dave.
Yeah.
Not going out and buying it already done for you. So we found it all a little bit alien, didn't we? And it was like, yeah.
Yeah, because to use whatever we've got to hand to make something a bit better.
Well, see, me and Dave, we're mischievous. Those that know us probably know this anyway, but those that are fresh, we have got a little bit of a childlike, mischievous streak. And a few of our mates were in a group way back when. I won't name it. And basically said, oh, we're going to leave it because it's full of rivet counters. So me and Dave straight, all groups that then. You know where I'm going, Dave, Formula One. So me and Dave bought Formula One model kits and I sat in and hang out with him. I said, I know what I'm going to do with mine. He said, what's that? I said, well, this is Nigel Mansell's Ferrari. I said, no, I'm an Ayrton Senna fan. So I'm going to paint the whole Ayrton Senna McLaren paint job. But I'm going to do it on this Ferrari because a good friend of ours, William Eback, Sergeant Bones, he's a tifosi, folks. So he's a very, very passionate Ferrari man. And the best way of us winding him up was basically to build these Ferraris as 2 complete different cars. Well, I took it one stage further because I remembered this particular group. So I joined it. And I posted this picture of my completed Ferrari in McLaren colours in there, photographed up, looking rather splendid. And one of the actual admins put a comment, oh, yeah, I love what you've done. Oh, iconic car, Ayrton Senna, great bloke, all of this lot. And then one of the other members put a post in, said, I love what you've done there. That's Nigel Mansell's Ferrari. He says you've covered both bases of the rivalry. Excellent idea. I immediately got banned from the group because an admin had been hoodwinked thinking it was actually the car. Yeah. So, yeah, that was one of the shortest memberships of a group that we've had, Dave. David says, oops, I forgot to post pics. All right, David, there's still time, mate. Give it another 5 minutes, mate. We'll go in.
Yeah, because I think I got banned as well because I bought Lewis Hamilton's Mercedes.
Yeah.
And I sprayed it up to look like a Ferrari, which incurred the wrath of Sarge at the same time.
The names us two got called. That's still the only time I ever remember hearing Sarge cuss like that.
Yeah.
Don Gilchrist says, is that Scottish bloke Festa hung about with still modern? No idea, mate. We lost touch, mate.
No idea.
Yeah, for one reason or another, he went off and decided to do his own thing, mate. So we lost touch, mate. So I absolutely have no idea, mate. I wish him all the best, but on a personal level, no, that shit's out, mate. I'll leave it there.
Yeah. Probably
but, yeah, we had a good laugh, but there were concerns in the background and issues going on that, yeah, I don't need that rubbish in my life. It's that simple. No. There you go. Of course, yeah, we've lost people in the community over the years as well, haven't we? People have sadly gone now, and that's always the sad part when you lose a model chum.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
But yeah, you've got to have a laugh.
It's the breakup of a stash that has been collected that was intended to be built, but they've run out of time. Yeah.
Absolutely. Lord Peter Webster-Zofsky, see you all next time. No worries, Peter. You take care, mate. Phil East is in, says, afternoon all. I hope everybody is well. Hello, Phil. How you doing, mate?
Oh, Phil.
That was Don. James says, David, you made it just in time. Hope it wasn't multiple postings. Ha ha. No, that's normally you, James. Normally you do that. David says, only just little history's in. Says, hello to JC Bricks, Brew and Glue, Jeff Light, Lord Peter Webster, Festa and Dave. Hello, little history. How you doing, mate? Lovely to see you in. Nice to see you all popping in, keeping us both company, because if we're not kept company, we get up the mischief, Dave, don't we?
We do, and it could get dangerous.
And it normally ends badly, doesn't it, Dave? With us two staring at our feet. Yeah. And it'll be, I'm telling your mum, Dave, and he'll go, I'm telling your mum. Right, let's not tell the mums. Let's just agree then that when, we go into defiant mode, don't we, Dave? Right, I'm going to start loading up and scrolling through the gallery now. Have you posted your pictures, Dave? As in Sprue and Glue. Have you posted them yet, mate? Because I'm doing a refresh on the group. So, yeah. Because I don't want you telling me off that I've missed your pictures, mate, because, you know.
You don't miss anyone's pictures. They just post them, mate.
I see what you did there, Dave. I see what you did. I posted mine, though, in the end, literally just as we was going live, wasn't it, Dave? I was like, oh, damn it, I've got, Sprugler says, yes, mate, I have. There you go. So let's refresh then, see whether they've gone in. Latest post I've got is Lindsay's from 4 minutes ago. David, has he put anything in? Yes, he has. It's a diamond art of an enterprise. Yeah, okay, no worries. So we'll scroll down and do a bit of that. If James pipes up and goes, I'm just posting mine, I will shoot him. Right. It's funny, I posted one up yesterday. I put a video up months ago And I hadn't actually, hadn't actually put it as public, Dave. It was still unlisted.
Oh no!
Yeah, I'm forgetful, you know. Oh, that's interesting. Days. There's some nice stuff in there, mate. And then I'm confronted by Fox's sausage. That sounds wrong. Is there anything underneath that? James has put in the chat, just posted mine. Yeah, you better be joking. Right. Killy Dokily, that's Fox. That's from last week. Right, we're getting ready. So I'm going to load up the gallery, peeps, just so that we can see what everyone has been up to. Dun, 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 dun. And it is Bosh. Add to the stage. Let's go fully screen so you can see what we're doing. And let's load me chat onto the other screen. Bosh. Max McGinn says, I've been banned in some car modelling groups for posting Gasland stuff. Apparently it's sacrilege to the car's history and so on. I just think it's entertaining in the end. Oh, really? Banning your... Max, honestly, their group's not worth worrying about them, mate. Post your Gasland stuff in here, mate. I don't give a monkeys, mate.
Definitely, because some of the stuff that he does for his Gaslands is really good.
Yeah, how can anyone ban Max? I mean, come on.
Oh, no. There are some groups that need a bit of education.
Yeah, they can ban James because he's a defiant little James, but Max, you can't. Max is all cuddly and nice, and he's it's like having he's my very own adopted son. Right, I've had a swig of tea because, yeah. First up was Jake with part 2 at 10:30 p.m. from 6 days ago, building the Flying Scotsman part 2, folks. Head over to his YouTube and share the love, folks, because, yeah, you know you want to. There you go. Anyone that bans our Max needs to be banned themselves. Absolutely, Max. I want full disclosure of the group so that we can block them. Jay Fielding, a.k.a. Spiddy Q8, he of the Bob Ross voice of calmness for late-night modelling viewage. He says, it's been forever, but I did a thing whilst listening to a spoopy audio YouTube. This is an Ioshima Honda Gorilla in 1/12, mate. Just assembly with no painty. He says, I might or I might not. Exactly, Che. It's your kit. You do what you like. But yes, Spiddy Q8 is Che Fielding, in case you didn't know. There you go. Vince will be having kittens, mate, because he's a huge monkey bike fan, isn't he?
So, dare I ask a question? Was there any monkey business when this was put together?
See what you did there, mate. I see what you did, and yeah. Jake's getting mocked for his lack of a thumbnail. Yeah, Jake, I wasn't going to wind you up and say you didn't post a picture, mate, but I just thought it was a train in a dark tunnel with its lights off. So I'm trying to save you here, mate. So yeah, and David goes, well, Jake, that train went fast. It was that fast, the shutter couldn't shut quick enough.
Wow.
Yeah. Max says it's honestly nothing worth worrying about. It's just funny how serious they can get with plastic models. Yeah. When I sit and think of all the damage that's going on around the world and heartache that people go through on a daily basis, sitting there bitching about a plastic model kit, to me, isn't high up on the list of priorities. Kipper's in the chat, says, afternoon, ladies. Hello, Kip. How you doing, me old geezer? Yeah, I like that. I want to do monkey bikes. Jake says, I'll post it. I see what he did there. But I'll do a refresh at the end for any of the late posters, but we will get to mock you. I'm just saying. Steve Mundy says, not been doing much building. He says, I've been on holiday and playing a lot of Starfield. Good shout. He says, I did build a new ship in-game, so that sort of counts. I'm happy with that. It's still something you're doing.
Well, it's something that he created.
It's an activity, whether it's gaming or not, don't matter, mate. It's still something you're doing as a hobby, as a relaxing thing away from the daily grind. Look at that. Must
Now,
have a few games.
the question has to be asked: is that going to go from the virtual world to the real world?
I think I've got a challenge for you there, Steve. Out of your Greebles box, you've got to build that.
I can imagine him sat at his desk and said, "Right, Festa, you're on."
I'll give you a double challenge. You got to build it and paint it. I'm brutal now. The Bobbins says, I have arrived. That's all right, Bobbins, mate. We've been killing time until you got here.
Yeah,
We've only just started doing the gallery because I noticed you wasn't in the chat. And I thought if I do it before he gets in, he's going to slap the taste out of my mouth. So look at that. Yeah. Yeah. So if you're watching this back, Steve, you've got to build that.
Yeah.
Happy days. That was the E-Models Live that I was going to do Wednesday, but sadly, for one reason or the other, just took a bit of a sabbatical.
Yeah, well, if you need to take a break, you need to take a break.
Didn't have a choice, mate. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that was what I was supposed to have done Monday, the Sherman tank, which is still sat there, all prepped and ready to go. Yeah. SJ Train will become a new member of the group. Welcome, SJ. You're in the chat there. And everyone there's giving you the welcome, mate. Just go for it. Do what you like in there, mate.
Yeah.
It's pretty much free reign. It's just the usual common sense stuff. You know, no racism or anything like that. We don't do the rivet counting thing. It doesn't have to be a finished build. You paint what you like, how you want, and post what you want.
Yep.
Pardon me. Talking of
it's
trouble.
Your kit, it's your build.
Talking of trouble. Here's Max McGinn, Dave. That's what I did. Bless him. He said, this week I've completed the King Tiger 2 with Enshall turret 56 from Bolt Action. I'm not sure whether I showed this last week, but I don't care whether I did. I'm going to show it again. He says, getting a little bit better with the German camo. Tried to make like a Tiger Stripes to the best of my abilities. Now, I know for a fact poor Max got rivet counted on this tank.
Why?
I don't know. We raised this last week, didn't we? And he got rivet counted on it. And it's like, dude, you carry on. Oh, we got a belly bench beverage, and potentially he's got no biscuits. Belly, egg, chips, beans, and B&B. Bench elbows is watching you. Beverage is coffee. Max McGinn says, nice segue, laughing my ass off. Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. It was a good segue, Max. You did like that, didn't you? It was effortless for me as well, mate. But yeah. And yeah, we've seen Max's confidence grow in the couple of years he's been with us, Dave, haven't we? He's gone from very quiet in the corner little chap, and he's proper out there now. And I think it's about time, because he is a talented fella, and he's a damn nice fella as well. So yeah, anyone who's an enemy of Max is an enemy of mine, I'm afraid, because he's harmless. Leave him alone. I like that a lot. Now, I'm going to ask you, Ben, that you're in the chat. Did you do clatter, clatter, tracky noises as you rolled that across the bench?
Oh, dear.
Because I've got that with the 1/16 I'm doing for E-Models. I've got the tracks to go on, and when they go on, you know I'm going to be playing with that tank for hours, mate. I might leave the camera running just for fun.
Yeah, I had to do a little 1/72 radio controlled tank for someone.
Yeah.
And that was so much fun. Just driving it around the bench was so much fun.
Yes. Jackie goes, I second that, Colin. Absolutely, Jackie. I get fed up when I see a downtrodden Max come in, and it's like, you're right there, mate. Oh, I've been rivet counted again. And it's, oh, dude, come on. Yeah. So leave him alone. Let him do his thing. What this hobby is about. I mean, when I did my cat, my AT-AT as a cat plant equipment vehicle, I honestly thought the Star Wars people were going to hang, draw, quarter me and shoot me at dawn. And the amount of them that reached out and really complimented the concept, I was shocked by. Because I was all prepared to get absolutely pilloried. I thought my photo would be on all their dartboards and all of that lot.
Because at one point you didn't want to post any photos on it because you thought you was going to absolutely get mullered.
Yeah, and it was one of them, and I thought, I'll just go for it. And yeah, it got embraced, mate, and I was quite shocked, you know. And yeah, one comment I had in one of the live streams when I dug it out is, "Can I show my boss some photos of that?" Of course you can. And then I was like, "What's your boss do?" He said he works for Caterpillar. Ah. So yeah, and then it was, so I built 3. I built one for him and I built one for Peter up at E-Models. So yeah. Matthew Wall says, let's get the 40 likes, guys. Yeah, 40 would be mint. 40 thumbs ups, that would be fun.
Oh, yeah.
Jake says, beautiful tank, Max. Sprue says to Jake, was that the card one? Max has clarified. He says, I did do clatter tank noises. It had to be done, laugh out loud.
Good man.
And then David says, I remember watching you do it. Yeah, I know. And James says, anyone that rivet counts turns out that they're only jealous because you're doing better work than them, Max, buddy. Nicely put, James, absolutely. Yeah, rivet counting, professional jealousy, innit, Dave?
Something like that.
Look at that. Now that I like.
Ooh.
I like that a lot. Now, he's in the chat. Did you do full chug chug noises? The sound of the guy shoveling the coal in the boiler. You must have done all of this.
You would hope so.
I would hope so, because, I'd be like, you know. Simon Shorey's just popped in. He says, afternoon all. I hope everyone is well. Hello, Simon. How you doing? He says, waving at the camera that no one can see. Hope you're doing all right, mate. Lovely. I know, Dave. Honestly, I forget, don't I? Lovely to see you in, Simon. Hope you're doing well, mate. Lovely to see you, mate. You're still a shiny car, mate. You're not getting away with it, but...
Yeah, he's one of them, isn't he? Yeah.
Jake says, thank you, Colin, and nope. Yeah. I mean, I like that a lot. It's... Again, you know, I know I've said it earlier on, but it grates my back. I'm trying to keep it clean, what I want to say, but it just grates me that the model railwaying community seem to get nosed down a lot, don't they, by the scale modelling community, and I don't get that. They're all models at the end of the day, and it is all talent. That's the key. Yeah, there's an Amazon link there, folks. Go and give it a watch. And whilst you're there, go and subscribe to his channel.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'm going to load a couple of these channels up in the background that I'm seeing pop in the chat. We'll go and give them a visit again because, there's another one just popped in there. So let's do that one. He says, oh, where's it gone? Where's it gone? I've lost my chat. Dave, what have I done? Oh, there it is.
You're right.
Yeah, I'm terrible when that'll be a go-to channel as well. Yeah, I'm pressing buttons, mate. Anyway, let's scroll up. Again, don't forget, folks, there is the YouTube section. In the featured section, right at the top of this group page, you'll see the YouTube badge. Go in there. Under the comments, put a link in for your YouTube channel so that every other group member can see your channel, go to it, click on it when I do my message in the group saying, don't forget, folks, go and subscribe to all these channels that are in there. Just saying. Thank you, James, for putting that up, mate, because I've got his channel coming up now, mate, but there is a link in there to it as well. He's 1 sub away from 200. Come on, folks. Let's get him to 200 today. Yeah. You know you want to. So click that link that James has just put in if you haven't already. Go through a few of them, James, if you can, mate, and put their links in the chat, as well as your own for doing it, mate.
Well, I think that little update, James has gone through the 200.
Oh, there you go. Happy days. Happy days. And bung your own link in as well, JC, because you're doing me a favour. And I deep down know that he's like, I'll put mine in as well. Cheers. Peaches, you're due another gold star because he's just subbed and he's now at 200.
Yep.
So there you go, Jake. We got you there, mate. A week later than we wanted to, but you're in there. Jonathan Kaminsky has joined the group. Let's welcome our new members, folks. And everyone is saying welcome, 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 welcome. Cheers, James. At the moment, at the top of the page there, I've got Haunted Halloween and New Ferris, but every time I was adding them, it was blocking the gallery out. So, yeah, I'll do a few more in a minute. But any links that go in, folks, give them a visit and give them a sub. Because we like pimping other channels, Dave, don't we?
We do.
Right. This is a post from me again, Dave, here. Be prepared.
Uh-oh.
This was number 33, pack 33 of the Eleanor part work has gone up on my YouTube. Grab a brew and go and have a looky, kins, folks. Bit more on the old rear suspension. And Dave, the eagle-eyed, might notice I might have been round with the paint pots and started doing a bit of modding because...
You have, haven't you? You've been doing a bit of weathering, haven't you?
You got to, ain't you?
Yeah.
You know, so do you know what I'm even going round, Dave, and I'm filling in all the screw holes, mate.
Why not?
Because I can't help it. We're scale modelling, isn't we, you know? Max McGinn says, since I've been doing historic armour, I've been researching carefully on certain tanks and camo, especially the Dunkelgelb, plus weathering techniques. Good shout. Made my mate a chest plate because he's a reenactor. That's all of that medieval stuff, Dave, you know, running around in fields with a fake sword, giving it the old rah, you know.
Yeah.
And when I had my motorcycle workshop and did all the sheet metal work, he came in and said, you could make me one of these breastplates, could you? And I got into doing a little bit of armour for them folks, you know, and it was quite interesting to do, you know, so, yeah. But anyway, that's part 33 of the Eleanor, folks. Go and give that a looky, kins. Keep me happy. And just above it is pack 8 of the 1/6 scale Mustang, Dave. This is going to be a monster.
That's going to be a big old beast.
It is, mate. It really is. The size of them door skins, mate, is massive. I said that right. But, yeah, that's as big as my hand, that is, mate. And, yeah, happy days. There's some links there going in. You've got Jeff Lights in there. You've got Crafting Budgies going in, SJ Train World. So fill it up, James. Get it all in there, mate. Remember, folks, what I'll do is I'll appoint James as my chief link inputter.
An inputter, is he?
Yeah, and he can just fill the chat up with some links each week when we do the gallery section, just so that people can pop over and share the love. And remember, mouse over the link, just go to that channel or just click it, boom. If you see a name in there that you don't recognise, click the 3 dots, see whether they've got a YouTube, and go and subscribe to them, folks. Come on.
Yeah. Now, before you carry on, SJ Train World is on 197. So come on, can we get him to 200, please?
Yeah, let's go for it. SJ Train World. Yeah, I'll add that to my go to visit channels list, Dave.
Because he's really close to the 200.
Actually, let's do, is that James's channels come up there? So let's quickly do James's. There's James's. He's on 460 at the moment. So come on, if you're not subbed, let's get him to the 500, folks. I lost the one. Was it SJ Train World, you said?
Yes.
Let's go into there. He's on 198. So, yeah, pop over. Let's try and get SJ Train World to 200 today. What do you reckon, folks? Do you reckon that's doable? Jackie's straight in with a link to her own there. She says, I'm on 156. Like what you did there, Jackie. Good girl.
Cool. No holding her back.
No holding her back, mate. I'm impressed with that. There you go. She's on 157 now, Jackie. Yeah. There you go. So there you go. And look, come on. Look. Come on, folks. Cute alert. Let's get Jackie up there as well. So, yeah. Oh, bless. SJ said you helped me to 200 last week, but I lost 4 again the day after. But thanks for having another go. This is YouTube that does this, because sometimes when you promote like we're doing other channels, they tell us off because it's sub for sub and it goes against their rules. But at the end of the day, we try anyway. So, yeah, they do tell us off for it. It's a thing they don't like people doing. New Ferris there, 305 subs. Go and give him a bit of love there. Jake was on 199. Let's have a quick refresh. I think he's over to 2 now. Yeah, 204. Get in.
Yeah, good.
There you go. Happy days. Right, let's get back to the gallery. But yeah, you might lose some a couple of days' time, but that's just YouTube picking up on the fact that links are going in me chat there, and they'll tell me off for it. I'm expecting it. But they always do. You're not supposed to do that. Well, at the end of the day, I can't help it. Old Boys Toys, a couple of games workshops just done. Which one was printed, he says. There you go. Let's have a looky, kins, folks.
Nope.
There you go. Have some of that. I'm liking the ripped skin around the ribs there, Dave. Look at that.
Mm-hmm.
And we've both got black coaches, and yeah.
Yeah, but Edward has done his, and
yeah, Edward did his, and it's like, yeah.
I'm too scared to do mine now.
Yeah, absolutely. So there you go.
I like that.
It is nice, isn't it?
That is a sword and a half, isn't it?
He's got a big weapon in his hand.
He have, hasn't he?
Yeah. Bless.
I don't mind.
Lord Bartley says afternoon all. Good afternoon. James is saying Lee's nearly at the 1K. Nice one. Well done, Lee. Getting to the White Magic 1K, mate. Oh, there. I needed that. Yeah, he's proper looking moody there, Dave, this geezer. He's like, oi, you. Yeah.
Yeah, get out of my way.
Yeah, this is Dave during lockdown. Oi, you. That's my toilet roll. Yeah.
I thought you was going to say something about my famous locks when...
No, I've still got the picture, Dave. I haven't forgotten, mate. I've got my ammo, mate. I told you, if you misbehave too much, that's going all over YouTube, mate. Look at the detail on that Doris there. Look at that. Have you some of that?
I like that.
I like that a lot.
Mm.
Yeah, cool, eh?
Yeah.
I bet he had the ump doing that. So much so, I bet his feathers got ruffled. Ha, ha. Oh, get me coat.
Oh, God.
Lee says, thanks to James. Happy days, mate. No, congratulations, Lee, mate. It's a big achievement, dude. Don't forget as well, Dangerous has got a channel as well. Come on, Dave, pimp your channel. May have the world's longest new YouTube name. That's why people don't subscribe to him, because they're fed up with typing it in that search box. I'm not bitter. I'm just saying.
Are you trying to get me to do a rebrand?
Never, Dave. Would I do that to you?
Yes.
I might. Yeah, I might be.
Well, I was thinking of changing it to the model shed dweller.
Go for what you want, mate.
I don't know yet.
Yeah. James says, what kind of steam locos are you looking for, Jake? Now, someone messaged me during the week and said they've got a load of model railway stuff for sale, and I'll get them to put it in my group. I can't think who it was. Might have been Mac, Graham McMillan. So if you're watching this back, Graham, bung a thing in me group, mate, that you've got them up for sale. And then you can see if you can flog them on there, mate. Because, yeah, I'd love to, but I'm a bit brassic lint at the moment, mate. So, size, scale, speed, shot. Another epic build by the look of this. This is Yassi Gower, 124th Porsche 962C from A, he says. This is the guy who's done the Telford bombshell that we saw the other week, Dave, the big sports car. Oh, what? And this is latest one off the bench is the Porsche 926C from A in 124 from Asigawa. Fairly quick and enjoyable build between stints, Dave, on the MFH Ferrari.
You know, you can go off some people around.
Are we going to promote him to a super duper shiny car git?
He's a triple super duper shiny git member.
There you go. Main colour, he says, was a mix of Mr. Colour C4 and 58. Cleared in Gravity 2K using Tamiya LPs. Added some seatbelts for a bit more detail, but otherwise it is out of the box. Thank you for looking. Si, this is going to be our bloody pleasure, mate, because boom, now there's yellow, there's bright yellow, and now we have size yellow. That is shinier than a diamond in a goat's arse, isn't it? Look at that.
It is.
Look at that. Wow. I'm going to leave that there just to stare at the depth.
Hang on, I need to go and get some sunglasses.
It draws you in, Dave, doesn't it?
Oh, but I like that.
That is absolutely beautiful. Honestly, Si, you should take all this lot to Telford and go around all the different tables and put one on every table, mate, because you're going to come away like a super-duper Grammy winner, mate. You're going to have an armful of trophies, mate.
A box full, more like.
I know we always say competition, Bill, but we really do mean it. I've never entered a modelling competition because I don't think I'm good enough. But when I see work like this, yeah, all day long. Absolutely beautiful. He's a decal git as well, Dave. I've decided.
Yeah.
I always remember Si's reaction when he saw me do me bubble car when I was stretching that decal around the side of it, and it was like the amount of people that have watched that video and have messaged me going, dude, I didn't think it possible that you could grab a decal like that and stretch it. It's like, oh, yes, you can.
Yeah.
I watched it back and I amazed myself, but I was lucky because I did the transit wrap as well, didn't I? So I kind of got used to doing it in the end.
Well, you did some for me to do a transit wrap.
Yeah, I printed Dave a load of the decals and got you all the stuff, wouldn't it? Put you in touch with all the stuff to use, and you done one, didn't you?
Yeah.
But yeah,
like,
Si says,
you just stretch them and stretch them.
Yeah, Si says, thank you for the kind comments. Si, our thanks go to you, mate, for posting this work.
Thanks for sharing the pics.
You know, you posting this quality of work in my little old group, mate, is inspiring a lot of the members of my group to better themselves, mate. So you know, at the end of the day, mate, you're doing a grand job, mate. You really are. So, yeah, absolutely stunning. I want to print that out and throw darts at it because he is a git, isn't he? All joking aside, by the way, it is my humour, mate. But yeah, I love it. Yeah, thanks for sharing that, mate. Beautiful.
That's terrific. That is really good.
David Powell, please help get him to 100 subs. What's that? Who am I helping to get to 100 subs here, Dave? Just asking, mate. This is Warhammer 40k continuation, blah, 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 and a bit of detail there, mate. So, yeah, who are you promoting there, David? Because hopefully it's on my list of approved ones, mate.
Yes.
So let me know, mate. I'm not going to click it in case it isn't, because I do have a list or a blacklist because, you know, I don't do certain people because they hate everyone. Thanks to James, she says, for spotting this on the marketplace for 10 quid. A bargain just round the corner from us. There you go. Big days. Si says, lots of great work in here, not just mine. Yeah, I know, mate, but you do take shiny cars to a whole new level, mate. I like that. Greenhouse, Dave. God, Bennett. Yeah.
No throwing stones inside the greenhouse.
So it did there. Now, how many dagnammits do you think Jackie's going to come out with putting all that glass in, Dave?
Loads.
Isn't it, eh?
I think we ought to charge a tenner a word.
Oh, yeah. God, road trip then, Dave.
Oh, yeah.
God, that's full bed and boulder hotel for Telford at this rate then, isn't it?
Well, yeah, exactly.
For everyone.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard Jackie go on a Wibble Fest?
I don't think I've had the pleasure yet.
Oh, Dave, it's good.
How is it? Is it?
Yeah.
Is it better than you?
Oh, yeah, all day long, mate. Yeah. Bless her. It's a very rare thing, Dave. But when it happens, it's like, yeah, it's funny. Lovely work, Jackie. Looking forward to seeing that done. Andy Goff, slow progress this week, but definitely moving forward with his Fireblade. There is an unbelievable amount of tiny bits to do. Absolutely. Lord Bartley says they're normally 40 quid. Happy days. There you go. Bobbin says that, he says, is indeed yellow. It is. It's honestly brighter than a bright thing, mate. Boom. Let's have a bit of this bad boy. Look at that. Oh, isn't it, eh?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It's his first bike build as well, Dave. So he's all new to this. And, yeah, he's doing a cracking job. He reached out when he first joined the group and was trying to get a few pointers. And it's like, yeah, dude, there you go, mate. Boom, 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 boom. Happy days. And I think he's actually doing a grand job. It's like Cuppa. Cuppa recently did the Suzuki, the MotoGP Suzuki, and he's another one that, you know, has had a go, and straight away he's an instant bike git. Lee says, cool work in the gallery. Mate, I love seeing it all, Lee. You should bung a lot of your buildings and things in there that you do, mate, because people will be well happy, mate. Like I say, anyone in the model railway worm fraternity that's in here, post your work. It doesn't have to be scale model. Be what you like.
Oh, that is. Yeah. That is looking a bit terrific.
The thing is, Andy, once this is all done, you've got to sit there and mock rev the throttle doing rev noises.
Oh, yeah.
And a couple of laps of the bench, mate. Yeah. Happy days. And a wheelie. Got to do a wheelie. Because they're really good. Yeah.
A wheelie or an ender?
Oh, stop me. Yeah. Happy days. No, folks have a nervous disposition even. Yes, this is Robo Festa's back for another issue. This is number 17. And I was building the left shin, folks. And he's got some plates on him there, Dave, isn't he, eh?
He's getting a bit of a beast, isn't it?
It is. He's actually going to stand next to my server down the back end of the workshop there, guarding it. So I've got to pose him with one hand leaning on the computer. Do the wrist at a slightly jaunty angle, holding the gun of Robocopness. And he's going to have that look of, yeah, you want to touch this computer. But someone reached out to me and said, could you get H to 3D scan your face and put it on as these chops? Because they saw the thumbnail. Yeah. So, SJ says, Colin, yes, scary, isn't it, mate?
The other thing you could do is somehow get a movement sensor inside it. So as soon as someone comes in your workshop, it flicks on and there's a little red dot on them.
Yeah. Yeah, with a voice bold in there saying, oi, you want a dry slap? But yeah, there's going to be some modifications going on to this because, as you know, that's what I do. So
now there's a surprise.
Yeah, it's one of those. The airbrush may or may not come out at some point with it because, yeah, having watched the movies, it's too silver for my liking. It's got to have a bit of blue in and that going on because when you look at it there in the thumbnail and look at the piece, it's a
bit too new.
Yeah, it needs, yeah. So, dare I say it, there might be a little bit of battle damage going on as well, folks. So, yeah. I can't do it on the official build videos I'm doing at the moment because it's for a company. But I do the side videos, the modification ones that go on my channel to run alongside it. So,
yeah.
But, this is the video, Dave, I forgot to post. How long ago did I finish this bad boy?
Oh, good grief.
Yeah.
Ages ago.
Exactly. Yeah. So, I finally clicked the public button on it. And, this was the 1/16th Revell VW even Samba bus. This went together reasonably well. Would have been better if it was a single body shell. Me and James have built these. And, yeah, the multi-part body shell don't really work, let's be honest. And then obviously Zero Team's Suzuki MotoGP set was used to paint it. So go and give it a watch, folks. Nice little musical video for you, so you don't hear me prattling on all the way through it. And so I finally got round to posting there. This is Dan Croak, the lovely Dan Croak, who doesn't wear a beard net. I just want to clarify that he doesn't wear a beard net when he's painting his cars, and he doesn't use his beard as a duster to dust his models off, Dave, does he? Of course he doesn't.
No.
Would we have said that? Wasn't us, Dan? A big boy said it and run off. Steve is in saying good afternoon. This was Dan saying, come and check out the latest video. This time I'm going to build a 24 scale Skyline 2000 GTR in 1971. Pop over and have a lookykins. Don't forget to like and subscribe. There you go, folks.
Awesome there, isn't he?
Yeah, and this is the Dan Cave, folks. So go and share the love. You know you want to. So, yeah, absolutely. So click the thing, go and watch it. But look at that, Dave. Look at the old rear tyres on that bad boy.
I know.
Now, I know. Go on.
Looking a bit modified.
I know Dan would have done brum brum noises. I know he would have. But yeah, go and share the love, folks. He's a cracking fella. And like I say, doesn't wear a beard net, and he don't use his beard to dust his models off, Dave, does he?
No.
This is Phil Bolton, the latest addition to my Zombie War 1945 series. I am not interested in armour normally, but adding zombies makes anything more fun. The minute you add a zombie, mate, it's brilliant, isn't it? Zombie motorcycle rider for a 1/12 motorcycle. There's a thought. Alan Parker says, Mr. Croak looks so fetching in a beard net too. Oh, damn it, because Alan knows Dan as well. I could just imagine he sits there with a beard net on, don't you? Well, I mean, I'm not being funny, right? But if he's watched this, I know full well he'll grab a chunk of that and he might be going, do you know something? I could use this to dust my models off. Flummity flum, flum flum.
Yeah, just to flick over and waft. Waft away the dust.
Do you think when he gets out of the shower, right, with his wet beard and dries out, he flicks his head side to side and goes, L'Oreal, because I'm worth it? Just asking, Alan. I'm not saying Dan would do this, of course, because for clarification purposes, he says fidgeting on his seat.
I think you're treading on very thin ice there, mate.
Hold up. Don't just make this about me, Dave. This is a dual co-host stream here. You're just as guilty.
I'm dragged in by association. So.
Yeah, guilty by association. If I'm under the bus, you're under there with me. And this was the 35th FX Reeboks off Academy's Stuart tank. He's going to kill me when he sees this back. Spikes were resin printed. Additional guns courtesy of extras added in the kit or included in the kit. I've got the pieces now. It's not just Uncle Night Shift quality, but I like it. Yeah, good old Martin Kovac, my friends. Alan says, I can imagine. Well, Dan, I think, is about 6'5", 6'6" in height. So I think he could probably use his beard net to flick across the top of my canister, mate. So, yeah.
Yeah, he's not a little lad, is he?
How many times, right, do you reckon he's played the Eliminator album and stood there giving it the full ZZ Top bit, going, give me all your loving? Because I would do that if I had that beard.
Oh, yeah.
Do you reckon he's got a cardboard guitar that he does that with, Dave, or an air guitar? What do you reckon?
He uses his old tennis racket.
That conjures up an image, doesn't it? Oh, my God. We are so going to go to hell for this, Dave.
Yep.
Damn you and yeah.
If I'm going under the same bus that you're under, then might as well make it worthwhile.
And also if it encourages people to go and subscribe to Dan's channel, fair bit. Here, James, could you load up a link to the Dan Cave for me, mate, in the chat? It's Dan Croak's channel, mate, because we are mocking him a little bit, so the least we can do is direct people over to his channel.
Give him a bit of a plug as well.
So if you can bung that link in for me, mate, that'll be appreciated. It's not going to get me and Dave out of the doghouse, but it's just a nice little way of... Look at that, though.
It might just alleviate some of the pain.
He's now walking around his estate like a Elmer Fudd with a blunderbuss. Right, I'm going to find them two. I'm going to find them two toe rags.
I'm going to get them too.
Yeah, with his beard neatly rolled up and folded into the pocket on his boiler suit. There you go. There's a link to Dan's channel in the chat, folks. If you could just give that a click, go and give him a subscribe, because he is a genuinely nice fella.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not going to get us out of the hole, but there you go.
No, it's not. But
Yeah.
it might alleviate some of the pain.
Absolutely. And there's a very interesting addition to the back end of that tank there. I like that. Got to hand it to him, so I did.
Mm.
Yeah. I like this concept, Dave. Something there, isn't there?
It's different, isn't it?
And of course, it's got the correct name on the side. Not saying that my wife is built like a tank, because she isn't. Oh, hold up a minute. I'm just going to check my door.
If she sees this back, oh dear, you're going to be so...
Absolutely. For clarification, she's a slender, svelte young lady who is 5 foot nothing and about 4 stone 6. There's nothing of her, Dave. You've met the wife. So I'm not going to say that the tank bears any resemblance other than it can fire a lot of big bombs at you.
Exactly.
Yeah, trick them out of the doghouse now, Dave.
Possibly.
Possibly, yeah. But, yeah, there you go. So, yeah, the correct name on the side of the tank, because, yeah, she's a pocket rocket, bless her. Actually, I'll show her that later. She'll enjoy that. She'll see the irony. But then that might encourage her to watch the stream, Dave.
Yeah, you got to be careful here.
I'm going to issue a disclaimer. Yeah, I'd like to add a disclaimer that in no way does this bear any resemblance to my darling, lovely wife. My soulmate.
Do you want a JCB so you can dig yourself out a bit faster?
God, Dave, honestly, mate, I am so puckered because on one shoulder I've got Dan Croak going, I'll get you back, slaphead, for the beard net bit. And on the other, my missus going, oh, so you think I look like a tank, do you?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Either way, you're in it so deep that a JCB wouldn't help you out anyway.
Yeah, my day's gone from bad to worse there, Dave, don't you, mate? Max McGinn says, I love weird war scenario builds of what ifs. Nice work, Phil Bolton. This would be right up your street, Max, you know, doing this sort of thing, mate. Imagine what Max could do with that.
Oh, Lord. Possibilities are endless.
Well, see, I've got a model, Max, that I'm going to build. And I'll film it. And then when it's done, I'm going to send it to you as a gift. And I think you'll really appreciate the gift. It's not a massively expensive kit, but it's just my way of giving something back to you, Max, for being you. And I think also you'll see the funny side of it. So Dave, I think, might know what I'm on about here because I've discussed this build with Dave. But I'll get another kit and do mine at a later date. But yeah, I'll send you this one, mate, just as a little gift because it's right up your street. So look out in the post at some point, mate. I'll let you know when it's on the way. I'll make sure James gets his death race before you get that, because he'll kill me if you get your build before he gets his death race. Again, look at this one, Dave. Finally made it to the gallery 2 weeks ago. I accidentally posted this in the boom up, and last week my internet was down. Yeah, that's all right. So the boom up got to see it before me, did they? It's all right. We're not bitter, Dave, are we?
No.
It's all right. Through the tears, Dave. Come on, mate.
We know where your preferences lie.
Yeah, that's right. You want to be Foxy's fanboy? That's up to you. Modded from a cheap 148 scale to kit. I had a heck of a time getting the stripes right. Nothing wrong with that, mate. They can be as crooked and as wrong as they need to be, mate. Just ignore the rivet counters. Also wanted to give it a gloss finish, but the spray gloss coat was way too thick and gummy, so it lost a lot of detail. So I went in with matte. I'm still not 100% happy with how it turned out. I've ordered another one and will take another crack at it soon. Oh, James says, death race was mentioned, wink, wink, cough, cough. James, I am leaning over and I am touching the wall of the Death Race diorama. Just saying. I love this little concept, Dave, because look at that. Isn't it cool? Again, Dave poking out the top on his way down the M4. I can just see it.
Don't want to get in my way on that. I'll just run over.
I love that. I love the concept. Yeah, all day long, mate. All day long. A few Ferrari badges on it in Ferrari Rosso red. Yeah, I think it would work, wouldn't you? Peachy says, Cole was hoping you had forgotten about it. No, honestly, mate, I need it gone, mate, because it's taking up a whole shelf of my display cabinet, mate. So, yeah, it needs to be boxed up and sent, mate, because, yeah. At me days, I need the room. But, hey, it's great holding James to ransom at the moment. It's hilarious because, yeah, he asked me to send him some pictures of it, Dave, and I took an inch square picture of the corner. So there you go, mate. Yeah, the language. Names I got called. This is Steve Spencer Beanie, and he's doing a Voyager, Dave. Do you remember that Voyager I primed and done all the windows on 7 years ago?
Yeah. That's still up on your shelf.
Yeah, the one that's got the electronics in the big bag next to it, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just a quick mock-up, he says, with its display base. Base is from Cosmic Scale Models, and yeah, I like what he's doing here. So, yeah, there you go. Yeah, it's one of those. I was doing mine at the time. There was a buddy build going on, but things didn't end well, did they? So I lost my mojo with it after that. I never got round to finishing it. So, yeah, I'll just wait to see what Steve does and I'll nick all his ideas. As if. But, yeah, there you go, folks. And he's an electronics god as well. So I can imagine he's going to light this bad boy up. If he doesn't, I want a written explanation as to why. So, yeah, go and give him the love, Steve, because he's a nice fella. Oh, I recognise this body kit. This is that Lego bloke, Dave. You know the one whose fault it always is?
Yeah.
Yeah, that bloke.
Oh, him.
Yeah, the one who was saying all them horrible things about our dear friend Mr. Croak earlier on and his beard. Him.
Oh yeah, him. Yeah.
Yeah. See what we did there, Dave. Do you reckon we got away with that?
I think so. We've diverted the pressure somewhere else.
Yeah, by throwing James under the bus, it's like, yeah, I need a volunteer as we all take one step back and leave James stood there. Well done, Mr. Chapman, for volunteering.
Yeah.
This is more progress on the 124th Pulse 88 Turbo to RWB conversion. I'm sure there's an RWB kit. I've now glued all the 3D printed resin parts onto the body, interior, chassis and engine. Excuse me. Are now finished and just the final preparation on the body and then it's ready to paint. This has got one of those super aggressive body kits on it. It's like, yeah, you want some, do you? Ah, brum brum. There you go, Dave. And that's got serious Marilyn Monroe hits going on, isn't it?
Yeah, isn't it?
Yeah, Jeff Light says 47 thumbs ups. Can we hit 50? That would be lovely.
Ooh, that'd be
Hitting the magic 50 on thumbs ups, YouTube would be all over me for that. They would love that. They'd be most happy with me. And I'd be most happy, really, because thumbs ups, you know, it's just nice that people appreciate what you're trying to do. Look at that, Dave. That's got some proper old hits going on, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it has, isn't it?
Hey, that car sitting there going, happy birthday, Mr. President, doing all the schmoes, isn't it? Some of the hits. Max says, oh, Colin, you don't need to do that, mate. You being mate is all I need. You don't need to send gifts to me, but if you do, I'm flattered. I will cherish it forever. Mate, I'm sending you it, Max, as much as you protest, because I think you'll see the funny side. So, yeah, it's going to be right up your street with your humour, mate. And, yeah, just look at that whenever you get a problem, mate. You'll get the joke. Yeah, all day long. Yeah, be my pleasure to build that for you, mate. Yeah. She's got some pipes on her there, Dave, isn't she? I did.
She has.
Oh, he's really been busy.
Oh, God.
Think he got tired.
You think he's wheeling stuff out again?
Yeah, we got to the hub of the matter there, Dave, didn't we? I do like that. I like that a lot. The question is, James, as it's mocked up and you've got the engine in, did you do a test fire brum brum noise? Lee says, come on, smash that like button for the host. Yeah, thanks, Lee, mate. Massively appreciated. Alan says, that will look cool. Yeah, will do, mate. That'll look mint, mate. What we got going on there? This is Edward Leonard doing some block building for his wife. Interesting is these blocks get put together and hold horizontally and vertically. $28 from Temu. 11,500 pieces. 2024, he says, the year of the dragon. Cheers, thanks for looking. 11,500 bits of Lego, Dave. How many of them do you think I would have pinged on the floor? 11,498 of them, I would have thought.
Yeah. Yeah.
There you go. So, yeah.
So do you think you're dragoning it out a bit?
See what you did there.
Oh,
At least saying to James there, he says, I like that bullshit, it looks mean. Yeah, I mean, I've got to give James a prop here, mate, because he gets the STL files, he prints them out, and he sits there and fettles with them for hours on end. And it's his thing, it's his hook with an H. All your channels out there, I always say to people, get a hook. Get people want coming because you do something unique, something slightly different from the norm, and that's James's little hook. And yeah. He says, I like doing subtle brum brums, especially when doing the exhaust blowing. Yeah. Crafting Budgie Mama says, my block ping everywhere, laugh out. And yeah, I do. I'm useless. Yeah, looking at that actually is sending quite shivers down my spine because that carpet monster of mine is going to be like Mr. Creosote, just a wafer of fin. I love that film. I like that. Oh, that's a lot of connections there for me to try to. Oh no!
Right, yeah.
That'd be like water torture for me, Dave. Could you imagine? Do you want dibs on my swear box? Because you'd be a wealthy man, mate.
Exactly.
Absolutely. Have you some of that?
That is that one.
It is. Scott Sutherland, the armour weathering git, aka the Junk Works. Go and subscribe to his channel. Work is continuing on the filthy Kodiak. He's added texture to the bucket and blackened grease around the joints of the digger arm. So he thinks of all this stuff, Dave. Happy days. Folks have asked me about my digger. Where is it? Well, I started to do my digger because I've been really looking forward to it. And someone who's going to remain nameless, Ted from E-Models, after 4.5 years decided to dig his digger out and start work on it again. So really? I don't want to clash with him. So I've parked mine graciously because that's what I do. And I'll wait until he's finished his. Yeah, so I've parked my digger away for the moment because I don't want people accusing me of copying Ted because that's what will happen. And that's no disrespect to Ted. I love Ted to bits and he knows it. But I said to him that I was parking it. He told me not to, but he understands my reasons why. So there you go. But look at this, Dave. Oh, isn't it? Hey, all day long.
Ooh. Yeah, very nice.
Yeah, I like what he's done with his flaps there, mate. That sounded wrong, but no other way of wording it really, is there?
Well, don't get in a flap about it.
SJ says Clash of the Titans diggers. Yeah, it's just I don't want someone to think that I'm stealing their ideas because that's not right. It goes against my grain, so it's easier just to park it for now and go back to it at a later date. It's just how I am. But yeah, I like what he's doing here. Oh, look at that bucket.
I know.
Yeah.
Proper dirty, isn't it?
It is, isn't it? Oh, man, the attention to detail's just up there, isn't it? Steve says, where are you digging your digger, Cole? Yeah, mine's going to be earthquake recovery, because it's got the two arms on it. One's like a cutting arm for concrete and rebar, and the other one just scoops it all up. So I was going to do it as a little rubble scene of, you know, a wrecked apartment block or something like that. But it's parked for the moment. So, yeah, I like that a lot. I really love what he's done there.
No, he's done a good job.
Weathering on this side of this tank is just unbelievable. All the filters and everything that would have gone on that. Wow. Got a grease stain, Dave.
Isn't it? Hey, it's all good.
Yeah. Super talented guy, mate.
Oh, definitely.
Bobby says you must do both the diggers and make them fight to the death. Yeah, a bit like Robo Wars, was it? Do you remember that?
Yeah, something like that.
I used to love watching that. Yeah. Unbelievable. If you're watching this back, Scott, stunning, mate. Absolutely stunning. Takes it to the next level. Yeah. Beautiful, mate. Go for it. Painting is in, saying hello, go for it. How you doing, mate? Lovely to see you in, buddy. Always nice to see you in. This is Alan Parker, Model Factory Hero 112th Mazda 787B. He says, calling it done. This is the competition Telford winner geezer, isn't it? You know,
is it ever?
Honestly, if this I don't know whether you're going to enter this into competition, Alan. I'd love it if you did. I really would, because I think if you dropped that on a table at Telford and didn't come away with a gold, mate, I would be trying to find that committee, getting them in an elevator and cutting the cable, mate, and saying, right, you know, that's your reward for not giving him the gold. But he said he's calling it done. It's been near on a 12-month build, which has had its ups and downs, but overall a very enjoyable kit of an iconic car. Thanks for looking and following throughout the build. Now, the work he has put into this. Now, there's 30 pictures of this, folks. So, yeah.
It is a work of art.
It is. So, yeah. We got the finished work here. SJ is asking, do you airbrush before building a kit or after? What I tend to do is I build the body shell. I then get all the fettling done on the body shell, and I'll airbrush that, decal it if it's got decals, and clear it, and then let that sit in me hot box and do its thing whilst I'm then building the rest of the vehicle. So the only difference on the Merc that I've got on the bench at the moment is I was doing that on the live stream, so I kind of didn't do my normal process. But before paint, that body shell will be the first thing that gets done, and then that will be allowed to cure whilst I do all the other stuff, mate. Hopefully that answers your question. Same with the bike. I did all the fairings and everything, painted them all, cleared them all, put them all in the hot box, and then built the rest of the bike. But this, well, this is a whole next level project, isn't it?
This is something else.
And this is an MFH kit, Model Factory Hero, for those that don't know. And yeah, it's bit him, it's fought him all the way. But through sheer skill and determination, I think he's turned out one of the best kits I've seen for a long time.
You should be ecstatically proud of that.
Yeah, I'm looking at all the carbon fibre weaves and it's just bloody believable.
And like you say, if that goes on a competition table and doesn't come away with the goals, there is something seriously wrong with the judging panel.
Yeah, I'd want the committee's head on the spikes on my picket fence, Dave, wouldn't you?
Because
look at that.
If I've ever seen a trophy magnet, then it's right in front of me now.
Yeah. I mean, look at all the Kevlar and all the carbon fibre on the dash and everywhere. It is
Stunning.
Art, isn't it?
Yeah, and it's very difficult to find the words to show your appreciation for the work that's gone in, because
Yeah. Jake's off to bed to get sleepy. Ta-ra, Jake. Thanks for coming in, mate.
yeah, take
And
it easy,
hopefully
Jake.
you keep your subs this week, mate, because, yeah, it costs nothing to subscribe, folks, to a YouTube channel. It costs 0 pence. So, yeah. Unbelievable. I mean, you know, zooming in, you would think this is a real card, Dave. Look at it.
Well, yeah, if it was in natural daylight, then you'd be very difficult to say otherwise.
Look at all the pipes, Dave.
Mm.
Come on. What?
It is. Every detail has been put in there.
I know we throw in the word art, but
Yeah.
it's a work of art. It really is. Anyone that's a bit of a petrol head is going to appreciate the effort. Si says it. Don't forget the amount of patience we've all had watching him moan about it and build it. Yeah, I've heard through the grapevine that, you know, it's fought him all the way, but I take my hat off to him because he's pushed through it, and it came very close to the point, didn't it? I think on this build where he had a breather from it for a little bit, didn't he? But
yeah, so sometimes it's best just to step away.
Yeah. But dare I say it, there's 30 photographs in here of an absolute stunning, award-winning piece of art.
Yeah.
I don't know whether Alan enters competitions. I don't know, but with this build, I'd make an exception.
Yeah.
I'm just blown away, mate.
Like I say, it's difficult to find the words to show the appreciation of what you're looking at, because it is.
Is there a one with the wheels? Because I remember the wheels, he took all the bolt heads off, 3D printed his own bolts because they were better, had more detail. And to have the patience to sit and do that, it's just... I just can't believe what I'm seeing. I really can't.
It's an absolute credit to him.
There you go. I've got to zoom into the rear wheel. Every bolt resin printed.
Yeah, it's. I really don't.
Simon says he will enter it. Brilliant.
Good.
Brilliant.
Yeah. I am gobsmacked because I don't know what to say.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah, I will keep an ear open for how it does. Like I say, I would go to Telford, but all my haters would throw darts at me, and I just don't need all them wounds to heal. See what I did?
Yeah. But mind you, you would get the point now, wouldn't you?
Absolutely. It would be funny, but yeah, I don't travel now. Yeah. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Go and give the rest of these a look, folks, because
yes.
There you go. So, Alan, I wish you all the best for Telford, mate. Beautiful. Beautiful. Our good mate, Max, should we ban him, Dave, because the history and heritage of this car has been destroyed. Should we ban him? What do you reckon?
Nah, definitely not.
This is our good friend Max. I've been working on some Hot Wheel cars again for Gaslands for a change. I've done a new team called Roadkill. Your average wasteland bandits who like to collect bumpers from their victims and attach it to their rams. I've picked 3 best cars in the pictures. First car is a Plymouth Barracuda. Second is either a Chevy Sidestep or a type of Dodge truck. And lastly, a Camaro Z28. Sorry for the long text. Hopefully I'll do some more in the future. I'm setting you a challenge here, Max. Do some Borderland ones in the cell shade painting style, mate.
Ooh.
That's a little challenge for you, Max, because he's always remind like Gaslands, Borderlands, you know, it's all sort of cards and that. But yeah, I'd love to see what you could do with just a little set for some Borderlands stuff. He says, haha. He said, they got me laughing me ass off. He says, yeah, absolutely. So let's show the pictures because that's what people want to see. But yeah, just imagine for some reason him doing some Borderlands stuff as well. There you go. Clicked off the first one there. Look at that, Dave. Now, that's got some proper guns on it, isn't it?
It has.
Thing is, I can just imagine Max, elbow out the door, pulling up. Oi, does anyone know where that rivet counter lives? Just want to say hello.
Yeah, and then go and bump him off with his extra big bumper.
Yeah, it'd be hilarious, wouldn't it? But yeah. But no, I love what he does with these. It's just out there, innit? Good for you, mate. How could someone ban Max from their group?
I know.
Come on. Absolutely. No. I love these little cards that he does. It's out there. And Max ain't afraid to push the envelope. And props to you for doing it, Max. And please, please, do not let these people stop you.
Definitely not.
Our good friend Phil East says there's a couple of builds that I started ages ago and need to finish. The Gundam just needs finishing touches and the tank is more of a weather in practice as I'm not keen on the camo I ended up with. Sorry for the photos, I still need to get something set up to get better pictures. Mate, I'm the world's worst photographer, mate.
Yeah, me
I
too.
know I am. I try my best, but at the end of the day, I still am crap. Don't worry, mate.
Yeah. It's the model that counts.
Exactly. None of us are perfect at everything.
Right. I'm just going to disappear for a minute or two.
Yeah, no worries, mate. I reckon this is Dave on this turret going, right, I'd just like to let everyone know I've got a big gun and I've got a tank full of weaponry here, and if anyone upsets me, I'm going to shoot them. Here you go. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. And I don't see anything wrong with the photos, to be honest with you, mate. I can see the model. I can see what you've done. I'm as happy as I'll get slot, mate, to show it. Cool, look at them tracks. Oh, yeah. Have you some of that, mate? And again, it's these details, folks. All the little chips underneath the floor there, as stuff has gone underneath the tank. I've flicked up and battered it and you know, chipped the paint off as it's gone underneath. That's an eye for detail, isn't it? Because how many times do you see a weathered tank, you lift it up and the bottom is spotless? Max says, all gold. I've seen some of the cell shading they do on cars. It's crazy, really out of my comfort zone. But I'll have a look. Yeah, gauntlets thrown down, Max. Don't stress over it, though, in your own time, mate. Yeah, I'm looking at all the wheels on this with all the rust and dirt around all the bolt heads. I'm loving it, mate, because I've got the 1/16 tank to weather. So, yeah, I should be using these as a reference, mate. Should we all wind Dave up when he comes back and say in the chat that you heard him fart whilst he went to the loo? Because he'll be mortified. Oh, cheers for the feedback, mate. Excellent. Thanks to everyone who's done the thumbs ups there, folks. Massively means a hell of a lot to me because, yeah, look at the sexy paint job on that bad boy. Wow, I like that. That works a treat for me. All the edge highlighting going on around the shin guards, knee guards and plating and all down the side of the gun. Yeah, happy days. They've been busy there, Phil, mate. A lot of work's gone into that. SJ says, do it, laugh out loud. Yeah, yeah. Why not? We got to, haven't we? We've got to wind him up. It's hairy cornflake. I like winding him up. 5-1 on his first reaction be. So. That was David there, Sprue and Glue with Sprue and Friends. Join me at the bench Monday at lunchtime, he says. Okay. Then he's got Thursday, 8 p.m. on the thumbnail. So, okay. Which time was it then? Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, I'll go with what he's typed in up there. Monday 12 lunchtime. Was that Partridge we heard from Dave just now? I don't know, James. I reckon he's let one go, mate, don't you? Yeah, we've got to wind him up. I'm in that mischievous mood today. You might have noticed. Brilliant. Peaches, a.k.a. Scale Modelling Chaos, a.k.a. Whole Lines. Work in progress. Dragon 35th Sherman with dreaded PE. Satan's metal. Got to repair the hatches and paint the tools for the back before priming and painting. Also, a quick pick of lunch, bacon and black pudding and sausage sarnie. Mate, I'm not worried about the model or see the sandwich now. No, all joking aside. Let's do it right. Let's open up the Linkykins. There you go. Look at that. Have you some of that? Nice one.
Oh, I see photo etch.
I don't know. I'll ask him now he's back. What have we got here? James in the chat says, was that Partridge we heard from Dave just then? Old boy's choice says, who's just farted? Peachy says it sounded wet. Max is asking whether you left your mic on, Dave, only they heard some high wind. So, Dave, did you let out a sly layer trouser cough, mate?
No.
You sure?
Positive.
Yeah, they're all asking it. Dave, was that? They're all asking, bless.
No.
It wasn't me, honest, but yeah.
Are you sure?
Mate, that's the chat that's asking, mate. Because you went to the loo because I heard the stairs. There you go, it's a Sherman with the correct sticker. Need to send you the new sticker, Paul. Looking a bit dishevelled there, mate, so I'll send you up some new ones. Beg your pardon there. It's a Sherman. What more can you say, mate?
Sherman is a Sherman.
Absolutely, mate. Oh, look at that.
Oh,
Dave. Isn't it?
Oh.
Bacon, banger with black pudding, brown sauce, Dave. Look at how the brown sauce has subtly been absorbed as,
Yeah.
I tell you, I like the weathering he's done on this to get that sauce to look like it's best soaked into that bread. That's skill, Dave, isn't it? Bit of dry brushing around the edges of the bacon there. I'm liking this, mate.
It might be a quick road trip to Tesco's after this to get some sausages and bacon.
Absolutely. Jackie, LFC Gerard's in. Good day to you, Colin, Dave, and everyone. Chat. Hope you're all keeping well. I'm getting a bit better now, and Lee is still not looking after me. You get Lee. How can you? Yeah. Yeah. Benjamin Ben says, hold on a minute. How do you guys know I just farted? Yeah, Ben. We've got ears and eyes everywhere, mate. We are taking over the world, aren't we, Dave?
We are.
It's like Dr. Evil and Mini-Me, mate, us two, when we turn up somewhere, because we want everyone to have sharks with lasers. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, we're digressing again, Dave. We've been silly, haven't we, mate?
Yeah.
SJ Train World, there you go. Playing in my new modular train layout. I will continue on my Lex Live on Wednesday, 6:30 p.m. UK time, and I've already made some changes to my shunting yard. I like this picture. I think that is pretty mint, mate. So, yeah, I will endeavour and put a bit more effort in this week. I had planned to do a couple of streams during the week myself, but I needed a breather for real life reasons that I'm not going to go into live. And I kind of went off radar for a few days because, So, there you go, folks. Go and have a looky, kids, because am I right, SJ, that this is a bit of software you use to do all of this? Yeah. Benjamin says, I literally let one go whilst lurking in the chat. Are you guys? Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely, mate. Yeah. If you look up at that clock where one of the numbers is looking like it's a little bit cleaner than the others, that might have been where I wiped the dust off when I was putting the nanny cam in, mate. Just saying. Now we can all laugh at him now because we know he's just looked up to check. Yeah. Old boy's choice said, I heard that fart in Spain. Foxy's saying, I've heard a massive fart, but Mama Wolf is denying everything. Yeah, we reckon Dave let one go when he went upstairs to the loo.
No.
Let's welcome our next newest member, Peter Webster. Lord Peter has joined the group. Welcome. The lovely, beautiful, delectable and delightful Sarah Jane is in. She says, hi, Colin. Hugs. Was watching my motorsport, but I'm finished now. Thanks for popping in, SJ. Hopefully you're feeling a bit better in yourself, love. I won't say why, but hopefully you're a little bit more perky, mate, because, yeah, we need you being your usual Sarah Jane-ness.
Definitely.
Lindsay says, I have took the plunge and did diamond art painting and got it framed. Oh, my God, there's a lot of gems on this bad boy.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Okie dokie. Let's hope that Facebook catches up. There you go. Look at that lot. Yeah.
Oh.
God, that's a patience of a saint gone in there.
Oh, you're telling me.
Sarah Jane says, good win for Liverpool. We're playing the Gooners, Jackie. How did West Ham Neil do? Did we get hammered? Did we get slaughtered? Or did we do the dirty on the Gooners? Because, yeah, I'm not bitter that Declan Rice left at all, but everyone's saying hi to Sarah Jane. Yeah, nice work there, mate. I did start a couple of diamond arts, but yeah, my twitches got the better of me, but I will go back to it. This is David Powell, a selection of work at progress at my bench. Oh, a selection, Dave.
Oh, a selection.
Oh, yeah, he's now stood there in a full butler's uniform going, right, first course is a Warhammer Catacomb Command Barge.
See what I did. Not that you're down the hole.
Yeah, he's got a Lockhurst Heavy Destroyer, an X-Mark Destroyer with H, and a 24th Bedford Recovery Truck Buddy build. Absolutely.
Been a bit busy then.
He has, isn't he? Look at this lot. Oh, yeah, I like that. Oh, that's beautiful. Have you some of that? Look at that, Dave. Oh. Isn't it, eh?
It is.
I like what you've done there, mate. I like the idea as well of a white sheet underneath it just to make it pop. I like that idea. Oh, my God, we got slaughtered 6-0. Oh, God, they got us back for, yeah. Oh, you watch the David Moyes haters will all be out tonight calling for his neck. At the end of the day, good win for Arsenal. Yeah. At the end of the day, we got hammered. We obviously didn't play at all well, or to our low standards. So fair play to them. I like this a lot, mate. Oh, look at that.
Oh,
that's something different, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah, I was right though. West Ham nil. We did live up to our yeah. Happy days. Yeah, I like that. I mean, being that Klopp is going this year, I kind of would like to see Liverpool get the title and the European trophy and that, just so that he goes out on a high. Would be nice. Yeah. I love this paint job. I really do. Look at the different tonal changes, Dave.
No, he's done a good job on that.
He has, hasn't he? He's still a git.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
He's a shiny truck git.
Yeah. Old boys says it won't be his neck. Yeah, it's a tough one. I'm not anti-Moyes, I'm not pro-Moyes, I'm proper on the fence, because at the end of the day, he's doing the job with the resources available to him, and I think he's done better than I thought he would, if I'm honest. But we are a mid-table club. We need to accept that until we can take it to the next level. I don't think we're there yet. M. Bedford, 124 scale by Lindsay. Look at this, Dave. Look at that. Absolutely gorgeous, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, no, I like that.
I do. Look at the hoses along the side and all, with all the fittings and everything. Here, Lindsay, did you do proper truck ticky over noises? It had to be a vintage truck noise, not a modern one. So, Dave tried when he went upstairs to the toilet, but he did a misfire. That's a totally different thing. Jackie says, I am going to be the new manager of Liverpool. Congratulations, Jackie. A well-earned appointment there as Liverpool's new manager. You should be their director of football. Oh, imagine that. Sarah Jane says, hi, Jeff and SJ and Lee. Everyone said hello to Sarah Jane. That's the football scores. SJ says that it's a piece of software called AnyRow. You know what's going to happen now. Guess who's going to be Googling after the show? James says, I love the choice of green. Yeah, we know all about choices of green, James, don't we, mate?
Yes.
Yeah, I do like that. Yeah, I like that a lot. Another talented modeller.
That's very good.
Loads of ideas for us to steal, to try to replicate, Dave, isn't it?
Oh, yes, yes.
Yeah. I'm still listening out in case Dan stood outside with a blunderbuss. So does Beardnet. Yeah. But yeah. You need to drive up to where Dave lives. This is David with a small 5D diamond art picture that was kindly gifted to me. Yeah, he does score a good few freebies, does that, Dave? NCC 1701D, he says, many thanks to Michelle and Carl. Have you been dropping your unsubtle hints again, David? Laugh out loud. There you go. Have you some of that? Yes. A very enterprising build there, mate. Something to keep track of. Scroll up, Dave. Okay, I get it.
Let me go in the captain's log then.
Yeah, absolutely. This is a work in progress of the Ducati Panigale 1149S Tricolore that Wendy Ixon with an H kindly gifted to me a while back. See, David, I can get a freebie as well, mate. No, I'm very proud of it. I am. This is just a work in progress. I've got to do all my final photography on it, folks, but it's not come up too bad, to be quite honest with you. I don't mind it. You know,
it's looking all right, isn't it?
Yeah, I've done wheelies and I've done some motorbike brum brum noises, and I liked or enjoyed building it so much that I have bought another kit identical to it. And there's going to be a twist as to why I've done this. And I'm getting the saw out on it, Dave.
Uh-oh.
So this build will come back when I've done my other one so that we can have a comparison. So there you go. And there's a top-down view there, folks. So massive shout out to Wendy. Apologies for the delay in getting round to building her, but I think the wait has been worthwhile. So there you go, folks. Fox says, very gorgeous bike there. Thank you very gladly. New Ferris says, welcome. I'm back from setting up in the shed. Happy days. Happy days. So, yeah, I posted a thing of my own, Dave. Take note.
Ooh.
Another one from Lindsay. Built this 4 years ago. It's a 1/24 Opel Blitz, scratch-built rear bed, scratch-built, with a MHAR lifting gear crane on it, Dave. You had a crane on the back of your remodels build that you did, Dave, didn't you? Yeah, you did a truck, didn't you? Yeah. There you go. Happy days. And again, Lindsay, did you do crane noises as it goes up and down and the chains rattling and clunkety clunk, clunk, clunk and all of that lot? Because that's how a crane sounds, Dave, doesn't it, when you drive past it? Clunkety clunk.
Oh, yeah.
I do like this. I like this a lot.
I do.
Again, it's something different, isn't it? Scratch built, Dave. Scratch built.
I know. You can go off some people, can't you?
Yeah. Bloody Lindsay and their scratch built gitness.
I know.
Yeah. Max and Fox saying about me bike there. Thank you very much for your feedback. Massively appreciated. Yeah. I really like that. It's just different, isn't it? So, I take it you're streaming at 5 today, Lee. You can just give me an heads up in the chat so that we can see that. I'll do a quick refresh just in case there's any late posters. We've got some in the YouTube channel links, by the way. There's the YouTube channel links. It's in the featured section at the top. You've got the rules of the group. That I do an automatic post each month that asks people to go and look. So you can just keep an eye on that, folks. It's nothing bad. It's just obvious common sense stuff. But just give it a read so that you know where we stand on things in the group, because we are a nice bunch. And then next to it, you got your YouTube bit there, and then people can add their channels to it. So yeah, we've got a few more comments. There's SJ Trains that's been in today. Nuno Lima, thanks in advance. This is the Plastic Alchemist. So let's go and have a quickie lookykins. Loads of comments in there, folks. There's James. Junkworks is in there. Raging Modeler. Loads of different channels are in there, folks. So yeah, give them a looky-loo. So yeah, go and have a lookykins, folks. All them wonderful, wonderful folks. Go and have a gander. Let's welcome our new member as SJ Train World there. So we're going to have a look at the channel in a minute. And that was Lindsay's truck. So we'll wrap up with a quick visit to the Plastic Alchemist. There you go. 1.91k subscribers, folks.
Ooh, wow.
Go and have a lookykins, folks. You know you want to. Loads of content that you can have a look. Loads of shorts, past live streams. So go and have a look, folks, and share the love. Because, yes, this is what this is all about. So, SJ, Plastic Alchemist even. Go and have a lookykins, folks, and share the love. So we'll wrap up the gallery section from there and go back to us two pillocks. Let's turn my lights off and I'll come back up to the face cam and we can wrap the show up, I think, because it's past and it gives everyone then an opportunity to go and have a cup of tea, make themselves a sandwich and get themselves ready to go and give Lee a visit, because that's what it's all about. Use some of that. There you go. Let's bring the chat back up onto my screen so I can see it. It is. Right. Connie's in. Amazing work in all the gallery. Hello to Colin and Dave and all in chat. Been lurking most of the day. Our pleasure, Connie. Always lovely to see you, Connie. And, yeah, another good channel to go to. Pop over and see Connie. Does a lot for the community and does a lot of live streaming. So let's share the love there as well. James is denying that he's a git. Crafting Budgie saying beautiful work. That was Jackie saying going to be the new manager of Liverpool. Peaches says the Gooner's got 4 goals in 15 minutes. Mate, honestly, the Moyes haters will be out all over it now. One of them, innit? What could you do? I still think they should wait till the end of the season if they're going to make a change, but there is talk of a buyout, so we'll see. Anfield says good stream, big thumbs up to the stream, good work all round. JC's put a link into Connie's channel there, head over and sub to that one. And Jeff says, hi Connie, see you in a bit. So yeah, there you go. So I think, Dave, that is time for us to wrap up with a big thanks to everyone that has posted in the gallery. Big shout out to Dan for being a good sport with the beard net and all of that lot. So, yeah, and for our mockery. And remember, folks, we're only... I'm
sure it sorts out if he ever gets
absolutely. Older. Just remember, folks, we are only joking. It's our humour. And, yeah, it's just our way of chilling people down, isn't it? So in the meantime, I'm going to love and leave you. Anything you want to say before you go, Dave?
Bye-bye, everyone.
There you go. So that means no, he didn't want to say anything. I'll be back Monday with the eModels crew over on eModels for the Monday eModels stream. Me and Fox hopefully will be back Wednesday doing our thing. I'm planning again, Dave. And excuse me, Friday Frolic at the usual midnight time. Yeah. Hopefully it all goes well this week and I can be back to my normal schedule again. Jeff Light says, thanks, Guy, for another fantastic stream. Take care, stay safe, everyone. Our sentiments exactly. Alan says, great stream, Cole Catcher again. We've already had a giggle about the beard net with Dan. Bless him. But like I say, big props to Dan. You know, we're not trying to insult him, belittle him, or offend the bloke. We're just having a laugh because I think the community needs to have a laugh and not take itself so seriously. And me and Dave had a mantra that we launched a couple of years ago. Unity in the community. Let's get along and stop all the nitpicking.
Yes.
Benjamin Ben says, have a nice day to all. Max says, thanks for the stream. Take care, stay safe. And anyone out there, leave Max alone if you don't mind. That's all I'm saying.
Yes.
See you next time. Bye-bye for now.
Ta-da, everyone.
Bye. Bye.
Hey kid, don't ever let them get inside your head. They'll tell you what to do in life instead of everything you know that you could get. Don't let them guide your life towards regret. I'll fight for what I love with every breath. My past is filled with things I won't forget. I use them all to push me to my best. So treat the worst of times just like a test. If only I could go back in time, I'd tell myself that everything will end up alright. Just push yourself, test yourself, figure out what you like, and find your limits, don't be rigid, always work towards a prime. Surround yourself with open minds, people can change your life. A few friends with intent can help you feel alive. Find a passion, take some action, and with a little time, just be patient, make a statement, try to enjoy your life.